Hello, we are live.
Hello.
Welcome to um, episode 33 of Community D&D on Avron Elrond's channel with the Shadow Crew in our Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. I am your host for this evening and the Dungeon Master of this campaign, Shadow Mage. He, him pronouns. Um, And again, thank you to Arv and Elrond for hosting our campaign on his channel. This was kind of originally born out of an idea of Arv wanting some um, more content on his channel. Me thinking, I would like to play D&D with some of the people from Arv's chat or just people from Twitch in general like that. And so then the Community D&D Shadow Crew Adventures thing became a thing, and now we are on kind of the second incarnation of it and second campaign. Um, and
Meh.
I have these lovely folks that you see on your screen with me for this particular campaign. So we will go on over to Yoi Goin Lin, also known as Gubby, and please tell everybody kind of who you are in the world in general, and then who your character in the campaign is. And
Well,
our get to know
yes.
you question for this session is what is your favorite childhood quote unquote movie?
Thought we were making it overall now.
Well, just to try and like narrow it down a bit more because we did have it was a bit too broad, I think. Do
Okay.
and then whatever childhood means to you.
Okay. Okay, so about me and who I am in the world. Did you know that I am, in fact, Yoiko Wayne Lin, and that I'm also known as Gubby, and that my pronouns are he, they? Yes, that is me. And tonight, did you know also that I shall be playing, as I have always been playing for the last 33 days on this stream with this crew. Peach Candleheart, a barn owl, Aarakocra, Echo Knight fighter who loves his father very, very much, despite some terrible, terrible things that have come to light.
New insight, one
And
might say.
new insights, very big insights. Uh, and as for my favorite childhood movie, I don't know how to quantify a favorite childhood movie, but I can tell you the one that did me the most emotional damage. And that was definitely The Land Before Time when Littlefoot's mother died.
No.
It's like immediate too. Absolutely ruining.
Yeah, I was not okay for a really, really, really long while. I was just sitting there completely destroyed. Yeah. So I guess that does say something about me when Shadow was like, "Oh, we should talk about our favorite movies." My mind immediately went to yes. Which one was the most emotionally damaging? That one. I'll go for that one. Yeah, so
All right.
yeah, that's it for me. Like it's either Land Before Time for the most traumatizing or Bambi. Um
Yeah.
both of those were just like, oh no. Yeah. Why was I allowed to watch those things? Like
Those were
I
kids'
think
movies. Those were for kids.
yeah, like watching children's media now alongside the children in my life, I'm like, oh, this is very different from what I was put in front of.
It's like if they
Yeah.
just shot Bluey's
Anyway,
dad after the first episode of Bluey, and you're just like, why would you? Why would you make that a kid's piece of media?
no, like they shoot Bluey's dad after there's like an entire chase sequence and like the screaming of keep going, and then he dies off screen, and you're just like, oh no, oh no. Yeah. Anyway, starting the conversation off well. Next.
You're doing
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Hoodie. Um,
It's me.
tell everyone a little bit about yourself, who you are, who your character is, and favorite childhood movie or most traumatizing childhood movie?
Okay. My name is Hoodie, he, him pronouns. A little bit about myself before I get to the character. I bought new slippers recently, and so I accidentally bought a size too small, and so I gave those away to my mom, and then I bought a size that I thought was just the next size up, and now they're too big because I've worn them in. So I'm thinking about buying the smaller size again, which would come full circle into me being a full crazy person. Uh, I am playing the adorable blonde-haired, green-eyed, cherubic basil copperpot, 37-year-old Lightfoot halfling alchemist artificer. Um, my favorite childhood movie. We're gonna do a quick three because one and two are hard to quantify. One was Brave Little Toaster. I wore out that VHS where it wouldn't play anymore. I don't know why I like that as a kid because that movie is also just traumatizing start to end. Whether it's the vacuum cleaner, the AC unit, the entire junkyard full of cars that are getting crushed and killed. It's bad. It's bad all the way down. Um, Two would be Aladdin. I saw it in the theater like 37 times at one point. I think my mom has a story about me running up and down the aisles when there was no one else there because it had been in the theaters for like 16 weeks at that point, and I was just singing all the songs. So I gotta qualify that. And then We're Back was another VHS I almost just completely blew out the spokes of.
That's a bit of a deep cut.
You got to get a Don Bluth, a Disney movie, and then an indie flick, Brave Little Toaster.
Oh. Filing something away for when it comes back to me at the end. All right. Tilted.
Hi.
Tell everyone a little bit about yourself and who your character is and your favorite or most traumatizing childhood movie.
Okay. So yes, hi, I'm Tilted Gaming, he, him pronouns. I am a farmer by trade, but tonight we're going to be doing some D&D with the boys and having a good old time. So tonight I'll be playing a Raven Aarakocra Gloomstalker Ranger of noble lineage, known as Crew Swain. But during the night, and as you will see, we are in the night now, I'll be taking on my vigilante persona of the Aviary. And in terms of my movie that I liked a lot, but not a lot, well, it might be a one that people know. I don't know. The Rescuers Down Under.
Hey,
Oh
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That one's kind of like you don't think about it in terms of childhood movies, but it's a good one.
Yep. Okay. Thank you very much, Tilted.
Mhm.
And then we'll move on to Drew.
Hello, everybody. I am Drew the Damager, he, him pronouns. Tonight I will be playing the punk rock priestess Callista Amberblood, the tiefling Twilight cleric. And for my childhood movies, I don't know if my clinical depression decided these movies or if these movies contributed to my clinical depression. But my top
Maybe
five,
they're interchangeable.
I'm
my
bracing now.
my
Oh
top
yeah.
five childhood favorite movies were The Neverending Story,
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
Dark Crystal,
Yeah.
Labyrinth,
Okay.
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 Earthship Down,
Yeah.
and The Secret of Nim.
Just
Wow, those
brutal.
are
A
that is
Oh
a
brutal lineup.
damn.
collection.
An
That
absolutely.
is a collection, my
So,
friend. Some of them very haunting, especially the crystal.
and now you know why I qualified it at the beginning.
Yeah.
See, I like all of those movies as an adult, besides Neverending Story. But like, as a kid, I don't think I could have parsed any of those films. Just not even kind of.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Drew. And because the thing, so when it comes to childhood movies, um, like my favorite Disney movie definitely from that era would be Aladdin, easily. Um,
Very cool.
so I think that would be my most succinct answer to that question. But I'd say like 12, being 12 years old is like right on the cusp of like childhood to being a teen, like to being, like tweens, teenager, and whatever. But like I would have been 12 in about 2001, 2002, and that's Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and Spider-Man. So
Right.
Mm.
Can't go wrong with those.
yeah, but
2001 to 2004 in general was a pretty good, just like collection of solid movies that came out.
in terms of
Tobey
like
Maguire.
movies that were traumatizing, though, like, see, I remember watching Land Before Time when I was probably like 4 or 5 years old, and for some reason, it didn't really affect me. Now, but I remember watching Secret of Nim and being scared. I don't even really. I don't even have like a clear memory. Like I'd have to go read the Wikipedia page about Secret of Nim to find out like what was going on in that movie. My only memory of it is being in the basement of my childhood home and it playing on the TV and me only kind of half watching it, like as I'm like cuddled up under a blanket on the couch, and because I'm like just scared of what's going on.
I don't know exactly what it says about me, but the fact that the Venn diagram of my favorite childhood movies and my most traumatizing childhood movies is a perfect circle
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's gotta be.
is a little weird. I don't know.
Mm.
Just he's into the trauma, I guess, guys. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to
Now I
think
gotta
of.
ask you, Shadow. So if Land Before Time didn't affect you, how did Bambi affect you?
Yeah, I thought it was sad, but like I don't feel like I got like traumatized by it.
Okay. Oh, I do have one more honorable mention for one for me, even though I already said mine, but Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a very solid one.
Oh, the Disney Robin Hood.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
which
Yeah, that
famously
one.
reused assets from the Jungle Book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, funny enough. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying
that
to
one would
think
be on
of
my list too.
Like,
I'm trying to think of movies that actively scared me as a child because Land Before Time and Bandy, those were movies that like, they hit me emotionally and I just like had to sit there for a while to like figure out, okay, what feelings am I feeling? I am a child and these feelings are very big, but I don't know the name of it, so I need to figure out what's going on. Um, and I can't think of a movie that actively frightened me, but I can think of a weird history program thing that did frighten me. Uh,
Reality, the worst
no, no, no,
fear.
no, no. Like it was like an archaeology special or something, and it was focused on Beowulf. Um, and like it went into like the historical plausibility and all that other kind of stuff. Anyway, for some reason I was watching this when I was 6 because I was a normal child. I'm still a normal person too. I was normal, but I am normal too. So anyway, there was this part in the documentary, like it was interspersed with live action, I guess, enactments of parts of Beowulf and the opening part where everybody gets like freaking massacred in the Great Hall. I just remember sitting through all of that going like, "Oh no, that's not okay."
Yeah, not a kid story.
No, it's
No.
not. And I was like, again, why was I allowed to like sit in front of the television and watch this? But it did stupefy me completely into watching the entire program. So I just knew so much about wool and metalwork of that time suddenly as a child. So yeah, there
I
you
think
go.
my most, because much like you, Yoy, I watched a thing I had no business watching as a kid, but unlike you, I got out of the room immediately. I went to go pick up a friend. I was like 8. I lived in an apartment complex with a bunch of friends. I had friends like in the age bracket of like 5 to 12, and so I was like looking after a younger kid. Show up at their house to pick up the kids. Their parents are going out. I'm essentially, my mom and I are entertaining this child today. They're watching Aliens on
Oh.
the TV.
Oh no.
And I'm waiting as like they're getting their child ready, and I'm just like transfixed, and I'm seeing the cyborg get cut in half and milk blood come out of it, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, is that what's in us? And I just
Is
remember
that
thinking,
me?
like, it's like if I don't leave, I'm gonna vomit everywhere. I have to run away, and so I ran out the door. And I didn't tell anyone. And I came back like 5 minutes later, and I just stayed outside the entire time. So Aliens was my traumatizing movie, and I had no right being there.
Oh.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I was
one
gonna.
heck of a traumatizing movie. Oh, I remember a traumatizing movie now. Not a history documentary, but Terminator 2. At least I think it was Terminator 2. It's the one where at the end there's a guy and he's silver and he melts into
Yeah.
a puddle or he comes out of the
Yeah.
puddle. Is that 2? Yeah.
That was 2. Yeah.
Yep.
For some reason, the entire movie did not affect me whatsoever until we got to the part where the guy comes out of the puddle. For that reason, that scared the shit out of small Gubby. And
Puddle people.
I had literal nightmares, like actual wake up in the middle of the night nightmares about rain puddles for months afterwards.
So I take it you never
Oh my
watched
God.
Alex Mack then, because that was like one of her noted superpowers was the puddle thing.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say you always over here watching smart shit, getting scared of
Yeah.
Beowulf. You know what scared
Getting
me when I was a kid?
educated.
Stephen King's The Pet Cemetery.
Oh yeah,
That's
the pinnacle of intelligence.
right.
Well, I mean, I think I had a pretty good pick of childhood monsters like Beowulf and Terminator 2. Like that those are two pretty big things you don't want chasing after you. So
That's
pretty
true.
good.
I like the idea of just referring to the T1000 as Terminator 2. That's actually kind of that's great. Terminator 2 is just the bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so in our campaign, well, how am I supposed to
Anyway.
how am I supposed to segue?
There's no
Rather than
easy
just
transition.
abruptly.
You're good, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just Shadow till the exit, and was just like, all right, we're just gonna, all right.
Everyone's
No.
quiet. Okay, easy. Let's go.
Yeah.
The funny thing about like whenever you segue like that is because you're the one who poses the questions. So every week it's like I asked this question, I found out I didn't actually want the answer, so let's move into D&D.
This is Shadow. It's like each episode is Shadow slipping slower and slower into madness.
Yeah. Slipping slower into the morass of regret.
Sometimes I just don't have anything more to add to the conversation. Like I got your answer, and I'm like, huh, okay. Well, anyways.
D&D.
D&D.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
it's-
guys. We
So
get excited
anyways.
about D&D, so this is all good.
it's
He's
it's
not
the
he's
Lo-
not steering us wrong here. We need to play some D&D.
Yes, we
it's,
do. We do.
it's the Loki meme every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, so sad. Anyway,
Yeah.
It's just we gotta put you on the
Proceed.
spot and make you feel a little awkward, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
This is the one place I don't have to keep people in check. So like, I'm gonna live it up here. Sorry.
In our campaign last time, the party went searching for the Nimblewright, found it, body all broken in all sorts of ways, in a trash pile near a wall of the city. The broken Nimblewright then was able to relay some information in a combination of gestures of nodding its head and pointing at things and whatever. And the party then found out that the Nimblewright had indeed delivered the Stone of Galore to Brachus the Butcher. And not long afterwards, the Nimblewright was then attacked by a hobgoblin and broken all up in that way. So they made their way to Brachus the Butcher's place, discovered that that Thrakus was not necessarily butchering only cows and pigs and whatnot, but humanoids as well.
Mhm.
And they made their way through the rundown windmill section of the building, thinking, oh, there might be enemies here, but really it was just a bunch of homeless people who were living there.
God.
You gotta
What a
be extra
disaster.
precautious always, you know.
And then
We were
got up
doing so great, and then we panicked.
to Thrakis's like cordoned off a little apartment area, and had some unsuccessful questioning at first, but then eventually, after a certain name drop, then he became very forthcoming.
I mean, we didn't name drop. We basement dropped.
True.
Into the body of acid we have down there. I mean, what?
Still should have put him in a barrel of wine. It would have been so funny once his
Rubber
body
bones
dissolved.
are the most horrible thing I can think of.
And again, I say, for anyone that's working under us and has no idea of the happenings, holy crap.
We pay our employees well. It's fine.
Oh,
Drakis was then divulged that the Stone of Kolor had been hidden in a shipment of meat that had been taken away just before he closed up for the night. And that it was bound for Cuttle's Pies down in the trades ward. And so the party was making their way down towards the trades ward to try and locate Cuttle's Pies.
But first, we brought all of his, I guess, test subjects
Right.
and him to the guards and reported him to Fantasy OSHA and Fantasy FDA
Mm-hmm.
for being a Sweeney Todd. So
yep, basically. And we controlled our urge to just murder him straight up.
yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great.
Good for us. We're one for a bunch.
Let's not get into the number specifics, okay? Here, Drew, it's just, let's just keep it that we successfully saved a life, and now he's going to be locked in jail for a long, long time.
As a very slight bit of retcon, I will add in that as you were wandering away from Thrakis, the butcher's shop, the ranger in your party
Ooh.
was able to notice that there were cart tracks in the snow.
I see some cart tracks over here.
Yeah, and so then the cart tracks would have been the wagon full of meat making the delivery. So you were able to track that to find whereabouts in the trade ward it was heading to. So that is how you were able to come across to this alleyway.
So
And
beautiful.
as you were making your way down here, what are you
So
laughing
beautiful
about?
to just it was so beautiful to a dingy alleyway. This is one of the most out of pocket things I've ever heard from Bruce ever. Oh, it's so beautiful right here. Oh, picturesque. That smelling heap of garbage in the corner.
Yeah,
Yes.
not exactly so beautiful considering that as you were making your way down here and have now arrived at this alleyway, a blizzard has been building up so that it's now like there's snow coming down, there are biting cold winds and snow like what's the word I'm trying to use?
Flurries?
It's flurrying in the air. So you can still like are able to see what's going on in your immediate surroundings, but like due to the wind and the snow, you're not able to see far distances, and you're not necessarily able to hear things except if you're up close.
I did have one question, Shadow, since
Yep.
we transitioned straight over from there. Do we still have Pass Without Trace?
How long does that last?
An hour.
Then probably yes, because it wouldn't have taken. Well, if you're dropping off Thrakis and all the people at the guards, coming down here. You probably have it for about another 10 to 15 minutes.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I just figured I'd ask because I know that's a reasonable thing to check in on.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When it
Alright.
gets extra windy, Peach pulls the flip tops of his mittens that his dad made for him back over his fingies and rubs them together a little bit. Whew.
Okay.
So glad I'm in scale mail.
So now the wagon cart tracks are leading down this alleyway down this way.
Could I have another me?
Yes.
That's gotta be one of the most asked questions by Gubby.
Can I have another me? Yeah.
And
I'm
most
just
people are
kidding.
like, what does that even mean? But we do know already.
Yeah. Because I'm just gonna send the other me ahead to make sure nothing untoward is about to get us.
Okay. So
Get a look
No.
at this guy.
yeah, so as you approach down the alley, you notice that there is a person standing kind of in the doorway of a building here. And they're talking with someone like who's inside the building. In kind of hushed voices, and there's lots of arm movements. And this person like is kind of like cozying up to the door, trying to like not be out in the blizzard too much.
How's the visibility right now?
Like
You said it's flurrying and stuff, so I imagine there's like reduced
it is
like visibility.
It is reduced visibility, like probably call it half as far as you can usually see.
Okay.
Would you say that the aviary is lightly obscured by a natural phenomenon?
What?
Yes.
No, Drew, why would I ask that?
Wait, oh no.
Oh.
You've activated the trap card, Shadow.
Is he?
He would be, yeah.
Could be. Ah.
You all
Okay.
you all
Don't
would
forget,
be.
I played a ranger in our last campaign.
Well, if I could be, I'm gonna probably sneak along the walls here up to this point if I can.
Okay. What
Sneaky,
languages do
sneaky.
you know?
I know Common. I know Orcish. Let me give you the full list. Hold on. It shouldn't be too much more than that, though. Let's see here. Undercommon, Orcish, and Human. Or Common, essentially.
Common? Yeah.
Human.
Yeah.
Human.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There
I
are
can't be specious here, you know, guys.
there are different human
No.
tongues.
No,
And
it's just really funny if human was just human.
Wouldn't it?
and in fact, these people seem to be talking in a foreign human language.
Interesting.
If you give me a history check, you might be able to determine if you recognize what language it is.
Yeah, one of my really good rolls there, man. Let me throw one out there, you know. Is it loading? Maybe?
Not seeing anything in roll 20 yet.
Beyond 20, what are you doing with me? Okay, it's not loading for whatever reason.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here, I got it for you.
Oh. Okay, so it works for Basil.
Yeah. I was trying to sneak my +7 on
Oh,
top of your
I
modifier.
think for
so
some
don't
reason
worry
it
about
has me logged out of D&D Beyond. Interesting.
Oh, that
Did
might
Did
be
we
why.
have it signed in through our personal accounts, or was it someone else that we were through? Wasn't it?
Well, I mean, it should be your account on
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
I'll just double check. Yeah, if it might be the case.
I like the idea of
Done.
it being uncommon and then there also being rare language, and they're just that name. That's great.
Yeah, it works
Regular
for me, too.
human, funny human.
Comic Sans human.
Quirky human. That's the Comic Sans is quirky human. Okay, hold on. I think I might well do it now. Let's see.
What's funny, Nuker, is I thought
There
that
it
was
is.
an actual question because I read it as so they're speaking undercommon.
All right, there you go.
Ta-da!
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay, so the regular human languages that make up common in Waterdeep and the surrounding areas are Chondathan and Iluskan. And this is neither of those, but you do think they are maybe speaking Tetherian, which is from a more southern and eastern part.
Are you telling me they
of
got that
Faerun.
southern drawl to them?
Uh,
Yes.
No, in this world, the southern accent is very fast and high pitched.
well, because it wouldn't even be like necessarily like an accent. It's a different language.
Oh, a whole different language.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like the English to German pipeline though, where you get like that word every once in a while
Yes.
that you recognize?
Yes, it would be.
Got it. So I have no idea what they're talking about. Fantastic. And how many voices do I hear? Do I hear like 2 separate voices? 3
Two
separate
voices speaking,
Okay.
and maybe occasionally a third one
Okay.
piping in. And like the at the door is a woman, and she's dressed in kind of like a long leather, like flared out kind of coat.
Okay.
And she is speaking to what sounds like another woman who's inside. And that third voice you hear every once in a while is a much deeper, presumably male voice.
Got
But
it.
not the person at the door?
The 2 people at the door are both women.
Oh, okay.
And there's no cart here, correct?
No.
Okay.
Give me a perception check there,
Sure.
the aviary.
That is a 23.
Oh,
Okay. You notice that the tracks in the snow do seem to go past this doorway, but then it looks like the tracks actually like came back this way and then stopped at this door again before taking off.
Interesting. Do I notice any like signage or anything on the building?
No. This building, in fact, here, even though it shares a wall with the next one, it's separate. And this looks like a residence.
Okay. Got it. And there's no windows or anything in this building, right? It's pretty closed off.
Along where you are, that by that corner, like along the side of the building and whatever, there are no windows.
Let's see. Is this actually an alleyway, or is this like debris in the way?
There are some kind of like debris, like there's like broken crates and stuff down that way.
Mm-hmm.
It would be passable. It would be difficult terrain.
Okay. I'd probably, before I continue forthright, I'd probably go back to the party, let them know this information, let them know I'm going to try and sneak around the back.
Oh, we'll run interference to help you out. We're going to the pie
Fantastic.
shop anyway, so we'll just be loud.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
don't think this building's the pie shop, but it looks like possibly they came here, took a stop, and then continued forward.
All right.
Well,
Well-
what you can tell from the tracks is they went past this residence, curving
Mhm.
around a bit, and then the tracks seem to double back, stop at the door where this woman is, and then leave out back to where you're coming from.
Oh, so it's like it stopped here, came back, and then went back down towards here?
Yeah, so the tracks are going in the same way that you're coming from. They
Mhm.
curve around the residence out this way,
Mhm.
and then they double back and stop at the door, and then they go back out.
Got it. So they made their delivery here. Okay. So obviously I passed that information forward to them, and then I'm going to try and get back over to that corner and try and sneak around the side.
Okay?
Peach will go with you, since the other two, could run interference in the front if they wanted, and also, it's good to have a pokey friend by your side. Ho ho.
Yes, all the pokey friends.
Yeah. So,
So real Peach is staying back here with us.
no, real Peach tags along and
Okay.
brings fake Peach with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And I imagine it's quite a
And we're
clutter
going-
here.
I can fly over it.
Yeah, I know. You can.
I can. Yeah. But I mean, once I get over it, or rather, once my Echo gets over it, I could pour you over with it.
I
If
mean,
you
technically,
wanted.
that's true.
Okay, if
Probably
you're
more stealthy.
if you're trying to go through that debris, the aviary, I
Mhm.
will need you to make a stealth check.
Yeah, that
And
makes
I am
sense.
aware
But
you still have Pass Without Trace, so that
Yes.
gives a bonus.
Yes.
can we run interference with this? This is literally the entire point, right? So you wait until we're very loudly walking past this group of people.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Meanwhile, Peach will flutter over and give you some space. Other him will fly over too. Hooray.
I'll look at Callista. All right, we're up.
Yes, it's just you and I again.
Do you you're not immune to poisons, right?
No.
Okay, well, I drink a poison. It keeps you nice and warm because your whole body's fighting it. So I've just been using that to stay nice and warm and toasty during these times. Put it back in my.
I mean, whatever keeps you going, I guess.
I just didn't want to be rude and drink it in front of you and not ask.
Yes, no, it's fine.
All right.
I am reminded of the last time that you and I were alone in a alleyway, and let's see if we can make it 2 for 2. All right?
Oh yeah. Hopefully no kobolds this time. We've gotten to like here with this conversation, and then Basil immediately goes, "Man, I sure am hungry for some pies!" so loudly, and
Oh,
just starts rambling about the fact that we have to buy pies for our shop, so we can for the winter's day, dead. I don't remember the name
Dead
of
Winter
it.
Festival.
Dead
The
winter.
Dead
Yeah.
Winter Festival.
Dead Winter Days Festival.
I knew there was a day and a winter and a dead somewhere in there. I just know what order they were.
We just needed the order, and we got there eventually.
Oh, darling, I know there's some sort of pie shop around here. We just have to find it. That's all.
I heard they're so good, they're to die for.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go through while they're talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to like here at this point.
Alright, stealth check, right?
Yep.
That's a 19 with Pass Without Trace.
Eee.
We haven't got given advantage with being annoying.
Actually,
That
yeah.
was a 2 for my roll.
Let's call it advantage. You can roll again.
Oh,
and
okay.
See if it's any better due to
Remember,
creating
we still
a
have
34.
The
There it is.
Remember that we still have Luck of the Fates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were able to squeeze through the alley next to the debris with barely making any noise at all.
And I do like a very like nuanced flip, land on there in front of Peach, like, look, I did it.
And then Peach, ever mindful of the need for stealth, goes, "Ah." But, you know, there's a whole ton of wind blasting through the area, so you just see his beak kind of move a little bit, and absolutely nothing comes out, because, like, you just hear the wind howling instead.
What was that?
Puts a wing out so that he makes a little muffled silence with the barn owl feathers. He goes, I said, wow.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
we should probably check things out.
Yeah. So, I will check the door. I assume this is a door?
Yes.
Is it locked?
It is indeed locked.
Ah, okay. If I put my face against it, because my ears are on my face, do I hear anything?
You can hear from
Hear from my face.
around the alley. I really do like gamey meat in my pies.
In fact, you hear something from immediately on the other side of the door, right above
Uh-oh.
your head,
Uh-oh.
as the human inside is peering out through a small window, being like, "Oi, who's there?"
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud.
Look at Squid Ink every single time.
It's my go-to.
Why do we suck so much?
One thing goes wrong, fuck that. We gotta leave.
Fog Cloud.
I mean, it is a ninja smoke bomb, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, come on, it works with it because it's like naturally flurrying and stuff. You can't see what's going on.
Yeah, and, is this a flimsy door? Does it feel flimsy? I just put my face against it, so I should know if it's flimsy.
It is not flimsy, but it's not particularly sturdy either. It is an average door.
Okay.
Is this door open?
Yes.
And can we hear this conversation that they're having?
Don't care. I'm going to. Well, yeah, I guess that.
These
would
might
make
be
a
people.
difference.
These might just be people. I know this sounds crazy, but we just made this mistake.
Hold on, just hold on a second. Let's keep up
These
with our
might be
record of
people.
not killing people.
These might be people is right up there with human from tonight.
I'm just trying to get a vibe of the conversation through their actions and speech language, their speech pattern. Before Basil makes any decisive action, I'm not gonna speak for Callista on this one, but I'm just looking to see if I can probe it with some type of like insight or something.
Sorry, say that again.
But as we're approaching, can I read like the body language and facial expression of these people talking to like get? Can I like roll an insight check to see if I can like glean anything off of this conversation that I don't understand in any way?
Sure.
Insight's not a good skill for. Oh no, it is. Oh hey, look at that. It's not a good roll though. It's a 7.
Uh-oh.
No.
Luck of the fates. You have luck of the fates.
I'm pretty sure I used that, and it's a one-time thing.
No, I
Don't we
believe
have
it's
three of
it's
them?
You can
three.
use it 3 times.
Oh,
So you have 2 left.
all right. Now I'll use it. I don't want us to just murk some people, so this will be my second one. It didn't. Oh no, it
Oh,
didn't.
that's a
It didn't
16. It's better.
16.
It's better.
It's not bad.
It's a respectable roll.
So the vibe you get from their body language, whatever they're talking about, it seems conspiratorial.
Oh.
Tell you about them aliens, man.
I look over at Callista and just very loudly say, "Man, I sure hope this pie place wasn't a well-kept secret."
Oh, Jesus.
I actually think it's right here, and I'm gonna start pushing my way in between the door and this person. Oh, excuse me, darling. And like I'm walking in, I'm mistaking it for the pie place.
Hey, do you see a sign? This isn't the pie place. It's next door.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was where the pie shop was.
No, and
Oh,
they're
you don't-
probably about to close. So if you want to get to the pie place, you better get over there.
Oh, do you guys
okay.
not have pies anymore? I thought you were the pie place. No?
This is my house.
Oh, wait, is your house attached to the pie place? I'm sorry, do you work there? We're
Yeah.
just gonna gunk them up.
Can I see in?
Yeah, okay. I will reveal this.
Fully box this person in.
Meanwhile, I'm just like speed picking the door under the cover of fog cloud.
Wait. I don't think this is the right place.
Yeah. Okay.
Those guys-
So,
Do they live in a garage? What's happening here?
well, no, there's like there's like a fireplace and a table, and like various like kinds of like accoutrements of living.
Okay.
And then there's a door over here. And let me get these descriptions.
If we can see inside, there's no stones of galore anywhere, though, right? There's not like one just floating in the air in the center of the room.
Kind of chilling in the center, like, yeah, we're just having a party around this real quick.
Yeah, it looks like a chaos emerald.
So the woman at the door looks to be on the young side, but is rather gaunt and has dark, stringy hair. The man at the back door seems to be older, probably like closer to middle aged, and dark skinned with a bald head, a half missing ear, and a short white beard. And he's still like yelling at out the out the back door window.
We just really cranked it up for this one. We just went max annoying.
And let me see here. So fog cloud.
Yeah, because wouldn't the inside be foggy too?
It says it spreads around corners, but I don't think it would go through doors.
Yeah, that's correct.
20 feet?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah. So like that entire back alley down
Is covered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is completely obscured. Then
that was the objective after all.
And so then the man at the back door will turn around and yell, "Everine, something weird's going out back door."
Where are
Yes,
the pies?
You in the back. You're the baker, aren't you?
I don't understand. Where are the
I
pies?
whisper over to Peach, bail.
Do I
Can
look like
roll,
a baker?
Can I roll to try
Baker's
and
next
unlock
door.
the door?
What do you get out of our house?
I don't like making assumptions about people. It's very rude.
And I thought for sure that you were the baker.
Does a 14 unlock the door?
Oh my god.
A 14 would not.
Would not. Okay. So when it doesn't work, Peach goes, "Okay, here, I'll lead us out." Because I have blind sight, so I'm just going to feel like I'm going to take the aviary's hand and basically feel my way along the wall until I pick out like, oh, there's a door here.
Yeah, there's a door up there, yep.
And is that locked?
That is locked.
I'm going to try lockpicking that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does a 20 unlock it?
A 20 would unlock that door.
Okay. Is it covered by fog cloud, Tilted?
Well, I did technically
You
register what I'd
cast
say, but it was probably right here that I did it, so yeah, it should definitely cover.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, okay, cool. So I will stick my face against it to listen. Now that I've unlocked it, do I hear anything?
You do not hear anything beyond that door.
Okay.
Like even if you got like a 30 perception check.
Wow, the math is great. So I will stealthily open it, and I'm still holding the aviary's hand,
Okay.
and I will guide us into hopefully not an abattoir of sentient meat people death.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks cozy.
And I have no
It's
idea
not
where
bloody.
they are, so I'm just gonna keep harping on the guy in the back looking like a baker. No, I thought for sure I saw you at a bakery making pies.
And so then this guy will like come up to here and like gently move Averine or whatever her name is. That's presumably her name. Out of the
Maybe, who
way,
knows?
and then get up, and he'll like say to the woman at the door, "Pardon me, miss, but it seems like I have to throw some ruffians out of my house."
we're
Oh
not-
my god, are they gonna
I'm
do a
sorry.
reverse mugging? Are they gonna
We're
do a
not-
reverse mugging?
We're not inside of your house yet. Yet.
Yeah.
I'm just
Listen,
trying to figure out.
I'm telling you, Baker's next door will be pleased to help you, but this is just our house.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, we heard about like a special meat delivery coming in, and we were trying to get there while like everything was fresh.
You know what? Come on, miss. And like he like grabs like the woman standing outside the door by the arm, pulls her inside, and then slams the door in your face.
Rude.
No need to be rude about it.
So rude.
Okay, so that was suspicious, huh? Said the person who wasn't there.
A wee bit.
I think we Basil goes to walk past and then just stops right here, making sure that they don't open the door and immediately try and leave.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
We just hang out here.
Meanwhile,
Just curious, since I'm still over by the doorway, do I hear like possibly any commotion maybe towards the door if they were gonna like open the door there?
No.
Okay.
So, the aviary and Peach.
Mhm.
You
We're on a little adventure, aren't we?
Yeah.
you are in an area of this building that appears to be like the back storage room and bakery part of the bakery
Okay.
of the pie house.
Okay, neat. Does it look like there was a meat shipment that was recently brought in here?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
There are stacks of wrapped meat against some crates back here.
Oh, okay. Do they look like they've been completely sealed and not opened yet, or does it look like something has been opened? What Peach is trying to figure out is if, since he knows that the cart doubled back,
Mhm.
is if the stone was packed into these meat crates and then these two people, or I guess three, in the house opened the crate, took the stone out, and then put the crate lid back on. He's trying to see if something like that happened.
All of the meat back here seems to be neatly and tightly wrapped.
Okay.
Yes, we
Are
start
there
looking.
any? Yes, I will see if I can let any of the others in. So I will go to this door. Is that locked?
It is not.
Okay. If I stick my face
And
against it, uh-oh.
then like as you approach that door and like you go to like up to listen to it, you hear like kind of some cheerful humming like and then like the handle on the door starts to turn and the door opens.
Uh.
I got fuck.
Peach
I just
starts back
cancel or
here.
I drop my concentration and re-put it up. Easy.
And then like the
Why are we so terrible at this?
a portly, normally cheerful, middle-aged woman has now opened the door and sees Peach in the aviary, like in her storage and bakery area, and goes, ah! And she kind of like jumps back and falls on her behind, back kind of like against her display counter.
Can
Thieves, take whatever you want. Just don't hurt me.
can
Peach.
we hear her outside?
Yes.
Peach thinks very quickly and
because
shows her.
because like she like screams, right? Yeah.
Peach raises his hands, which have the mittens on, and then holds up his little Lord's Alliance pin and says, "Oh, please forgive me for startling you. We received reports of contaminated meat being sent to this shop, and we're investigating. We did not realize that you would be here."
What? Of course I'm here. I'm still technically open for another half an hour. Why did you use the front door?
That is a very good question. I guess we got very confused in the middle of the night.
Also, why
I'm even
is there
still
so much like why does there seem to be like fog drifting in from the door over there?
Peach goes, "Oh, winter is very strange, isn't it?"
I've lived in Waterdeep for 45 years, ain't seen nothing like that.
"Oh, I've lived in Waterdeep for 3 years, and I've never seen anything like that either."
Is this door open?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna go through there.
Okay.
Basil's giving you a thumbs up as you go in, and then just goes, "I'll send the signal if anything goes wrong."
And it's just kind of like a little entry vestibule area for the pie shop, where it has like a nice little like bench and some side tables, and one of the side tables has like a vase with kind of like an evergreen kind of like fern in it.
This is like a waiting area.
Yeah.
So then I'll go through this door.
Mhm.
Say, is everything all right? I thought I heard a person screaming.
Oh dear, oh goodness! And then she kind of like puts her hands up on the counter and like lifts herself up to like look over, and then she kind of her eyes kind of go big and wide, and she's like, please tell me you're just a customer.
I was looking for some pies, but I heard some screaming.
I guess I shouldn't really be prejudiced, but you are rather intimidating looking.
I get that a lot.
There's a big scary bird person in my storage area. They said
"Hi,
that
it's me."
I would probably, knowing the fact that there's already one big bird person and I'm just a darker, even more intimidating bird person, I just step back outside. Because I already can tell things are going to go bad with one bird person. We don't need two.
He looks perfectly harmless to me.
"Yes, I'm very sorry. I am somewhat new to this job."
What did
Hello,
you?
bird person.
Wait,
"I will step around you now and go
contaminated
to
meat?
Oh, yes, you see, earlier this evening I came across a butcher known as Thrakis, and it turned out that he had contaminated the meat that he was.
Thrakis, I recognize that name. I sometimes get meat from him. Not one of my usual butchers, but every now and again, you know, Justin Rask from the Butchers Guild will bring a shipment by, and we just get meat from Thrakis.
Oh, I highly recommend that you do not use meat from Thrakis anymore. He was chopping people up and using this meat delivery system as a way of getting rid of the evidence.
And then like you say this, and her face just goes pale, and then starts to turn a little green, and then she like falls over onto like her hands on the floor and just starts retching.
The one person
Oh,
maybe we should have told that guaranteed ate a lot of stuff.
Might just straight up kill this old lady.
I test my pies. You told me I ate people.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I'm very, very sorry, but oh dear. And then Peach finds like the nearest towel and like a pitcher of water or something and basically like pats her back and helps her through it. Meanwhile, telling her all the time that it's okay to throw up. I myself threw up quite horribly recently when I saw some horrible things. It's okay. And like rubbing her back and just like patting.
And like so, like the retching stops, but it has changed into like sobbing.
And meanwhile, Peach like looks up at Callista like, "Am I doing okay?" Just you know how barn owls have like that really sweet heart-shaped face, and they obviously don't have eyebrows or lips or anything, so they can't have like human facial expressions. So Callista just sees like that really sweet heart-shaped barn owl face go like, "Am I doing good?"
And I'll just give him a thumbs up.
I don't know what I can add to this. This is amazing.
Yeah. But once she settles down a little bit and has had some water, or at least Peace is going to try offering her some water, and also try and help to clean her face. He's going to ask if she received a shipment this evening because Thrakis sent out a shipment this evening.
Yes, it came not that long ago.
Well,
Maybe
probably you should
maybe,
get rid of all that then.
maybe an hour and a half ago.
Oh, I see. And have you gone through the shipment yet?
Well, I just unloaded it, and it's in the back.
Would it be all right with you if I examined it?
I hope the news of this doesn't get out. My reputation. I don't want to be known as the person who sold human pie.
Well, I can tell you, darling, that I'm the only one that has heard this, and this bird person here seems to be the only other one here. So, perhaps we let him do his inspection, and he'll keep quiet about it, and so will I.
I'm just literally doing the Homer Simpson meme, but with fog cloud melting into the background.
Yeah, so Peach is going to basically sneak like I guess 3 gold onto the counter because he really feels bad about making her puke and is going to go into the storeroom and then just basically go through the crates if possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll come around this side of the thing and try to console this poor woman.
And I will continue to stand guard outside because, again, I do not want to risk another bird person just walking in on this poor lady.
Outside this house, I haven't seen any movement coming out of the door, correct?
No.
I'm going to use a charge of Wand of Secrets.
Ho ho.
Oh, okay.
To see if there's any trapdoors that they could also abscond through here. I'm just gonna like pull it out and like fiddle with it. I'm trying to look as nonchalant as possible, which for Basil is very chalant.
A secret door or trap within 30 feet. Guess that would be a no.
Okay. Basil will put the one back and then pull out like a small little. Yeah, it should get all of
Yep.
this
Yeah, it
house
covers
that
the
I'm next
entire
to.
building.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Want to get out like a small magnifying glass, or a small like mirror, and then hold it up to the window and try to like sneak a peek inside if I can.
Well, so there's just a small window on the door. There's no other
It's
windows.
just on the door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, if they can't see out besides that.
No.
Basil's gonna start like hurriedly setting traps outside of the door.
Oh my god.
So like melting down the snow that's there, hoping that it freezes, putting down oil, ball bearings that picked up when we left Thrax's place.
Oh my freaking god.
I was a
Oh,
little suspicious as well, so I might actually be doing the same. Down
Yeah,
in
I'm gonna be doing
north
this.
side.
And then basically, once that's done, I'm just gonna go back and act very nonchalant and keep a lookout.
Okay.
Yeah, I
uh,
put a set of ball bearings, and I guess that's pretty much all I've got available to me is ball bearings at this point.
do I roll something to check the crates? Like, let me see. I do kind of want to try and pick out the human meat from the actual meat. So would that be survival? While I'm looking for stones or letters or anything like that?
Yeah, Shadow, what does human meat smell like?
Mm.
It depends. But
Some say it's
Oh
like
yeah,
chicken.
you do actually know this. Bummer.
Mysterious gubby lore drop.
but yeah, what do I roll for this, Shadow?
I don't think you have to roll. Like there's a
Okay.
very obvious like separate stacks of like the newly delivered meat on like one side versus previous meat elsewhere.
Okay. And do I find the stone or anything indicating a stone?
No, nothing's out of order. It's just stacks of wrapped meat.
Okay. I'm going to separate the recent stuff from the old stuff and then pull out a piece of paper and write down "do not use"
Yeah.
and lay it on top of that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come out and tell her that I looked through everything and I've separated um every like the meats out. So as long as she does not use those the labeled stuff, it should be fine. And as long as she doesn't accept anything else from Bacchus the Butcher, which she should not have to because he is in jail now, hopefully forever, then she does not need to worry. uh, but Callista, when I say that I've examined everything, I give you a little look, and the little look should tell you that no stone, no stone whatsoever, nothing, nothing.
Um, my dear, it seems you've had quite a time. Um, I'm a big, strong girl. I could take some of the tainted meat out back for you if you would like. If you want to sit here and rest a little bit more.
N- n- very kind of you to offer, but I, I better be contacting uh, the Guild of Butchers and a local magister and make sure that they like come and take the meat away themselves uh, and make sure I give a report.
I mean, I could just take it out the back door and stack it outside so it's not near any of your other meat.
It's all separated back there anyway, and the new delivery isn't next to any of the previous stuff.
All right then. And I'll shoot Peach a look like,
Okay.
go back outside.
So Peach is going to mosey around. He's going to dismiss the echo, so he doesn't have to explain why there's two of him. And then, as he is stepping around her to go join Callista in the front, he's going to write the name of the watch station and the guard who took Thrakis and the, I guess, OG testers
Oh my
in.
god.
Oh,
And
and then she'll like just like kind of like have like a flash of like cognizance out of like being shocked, and she'll like perk up, and she said, "Oh, but I think that meat delivery stopped next door as well."
Peach goes,
Me and Hoodie were right.
Oh yeah, they were suspicious from the jump, right? Like this was
yeah.
we stayed on it.
you know that those folks. Not entirely sure if they're a couple or not. But next door, they're a suspicious bunch.
Well, we shall go over and suspect them then. But while we are doing that, here's the name of the watch station and the guard that apprehended Thrakis. When you go report to the Butcher's Guild and the Magister, you can give them these names as reference.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, and again, I am very sorry for this most horrible experience. I have left some gold on your counter as recompense.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, but thank you.
Yes,
And it was 3 gold.
Yes, maybe you should take the rest of the night off, dear.
Well, yes, I'll be closing up shortly.
All right, well, I'll get out of your hair then. And I'll walk back around this way and out the door.
Yeah. Da-da. So once we get outside, Peach goes, "Phew! It is stressful to be a public figure."
You did very well.
Oh, thank you. I am happy that you interrupted. If not for you, it could have been a horrible disaster.
Well, I did hear her scream from outside.
That is why it could have been a horrible disaster.
Does that make sense?
You know, this is the first time that I was glad that Tam is dead, because if he has not dead, then he would have been the one to come in instead of you, and things could have gone very horribly.
What would have Tam done?
I don't.
Yeah, you have to
Exactly.
understand. Peach has only known Tam for 2 weeks, and during that time, Tam blew people up, set things on fire, and reverse mugged a dude who was like 30 years younger than he was.
Okay, that is fair,
Okay.
I must admit. But
As you come out of the pie shop, many things start happening at once.
Oh boy,
Oh,
those
okay,
ball
great.
bearings. Oh boy.
So the door of the residence next door opens.
The
The-
moment that opens, that's my signal to send a signal out to everyone else that stuff is going on. So I start screaming,
Oh god.
"There's people in the pies!" Because Basil doesn't know what would happen inside.
oh my god.
So the door opens.
And starts running
The-
up to the
the-
door.
The woman in like the long leather, like flared out coat and hat steps out, but she seems to notice all of like this, but as the door opens and then like she carefully steps out, completely like your traps don't affect her step,
Okay.
and then she'll like
Holy
just like
shit.
steps out, the door closes behind her, and then all of a sudden from the alley kind of like south across, you can start hearing cries and shouts. So give me a perception check to see if you can tell what's happening down there.
All of us?
Yeah. You'll know in a moment, but I just want to see it.
Do I even get it? Because I'm at the back of the building.
Yeah,
That is a 23 from Peach.
probably not the aviary then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm at the back of the building. I probably hear shouting, but that's about it.
A 23 for Peach, and only a 6 or an 11 from Basil and Callista. Okay. So Peach, I suppose your very fine-tuned owl ears
On my face.
hear the sound of like clamoring, as if like bodies and weapons coming out of somewhere,
Uh-oh.
and then like hoarse voices
Horse
shouting.
voices?
It's BoJack Horseman.
Hoarse as in like raspy and
Oh!
Yeah.
I know that's what I was going for. I just wanted to go with the bit.
I thought you were like, centaurs are here.
Centaurs are coming charging into Waterdeep.
Does a human top half have a horse voice? Is that what that is?
raspy, gruff voices
Thank you.
shouting
I
and
speak English, I swear.
shout. shouting and crying out. Like, oi, you black leather snake tattooed thugs, where are you? What have you done with our dwarf? And then pouring out, of a sewer down in that little alley south across.
Oh boy, we love to pour out of sewers in this city.
Here, that shows up on stream, and then one layer. There we go. A bunch of bugbears appear,
Oh shit.
Oh,
and they are going to come charging across from this little alley down here up into the street. And everyone roll for initiative.
okay.
And by the way, Shout, since I'm over by this door, do I hear any commotion from inside the building still or no?
You'll hear cries of surprise, I guess.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
And that lady who has stepped out has not moved since then, correct?
She'll have moved one square over.
The moment she was moving away, I'm starting to cast a spell at her.
Okay.
I mean, we're in initiative now, so it's not like it matters. But as long as she's not, if she's sprinting, I would argue the case that Basil would act immediately. But if it's just one square, then I guess it's whatever.
Probably just went difficult terrain for that one square and then just ran away. So I forgot to actually click my icon. I am sorry there, Shadow. You're gonna have to put me in the initiative order.
Well, the bugbears got a crit on their initiative.
So good for us. Technically, enemy of my enemy is my friend on this one. So,
you know what's funny? I'm still ahead of them on initiative.
Cruz had a 23. Okay. Okay, and you. That's good. That. Oh.
Peach, I thought I heard something. What was that?
Oh,
there's
that is
people
the
in the
sound.
pies.
That's the sound of incoming violence. And Peach has his glaive out.
Apparently the sound of Basil yelling as well.
So many people, so many pies. They're inside of them.
Human. We're just full of great words today. Human, horse voices.
Or horse voices. I love the idea of a bunch of just regular ass humans coming up and just going, nay, nay, nay,
Nay!
That's the best thing I've said all year. Horse voices.
The funny thing is, I don't think the bugbears are technically mad at us yet.
They're not mad at us. They're mad at this person right here.
These are some wild initiative rolls.
Yep.
But apparently this person's a Zentarum, so we can use our basement to threaten her as well, since it worked so well on Thrakis.
I think that means that
That
these guys are Doom Raiders. Because wasn't the dwarf guy a Doom Raider? And didn't we kill that dwarf guy?
Which dwarf guy?
Wasn't this all the way back in the beginning?
Yeah,
in the room with the wires, or in the sewer?
We did kill a Dwagar, but
oh right.
So
that was the dude I split in half, and then I said, "This man is beside himself," and everybody was very upset with me.
So Peach heard the bugbears come like climbing and clambering out of the sewer up into the alley and shouting about the black leather snake tattooed thugs. And what did you do with our dwarf?
Yeah.
All right, and hello, Arvin Elleron. Hello.
Hi.
See that the
Oh.
Shadow Crew is in its accustomed position of causing trouble.
Yep.
Why are the bugbears mad at all of you? Well, they're not
I said they have
necessarily.
horse voices.
Because we called them horses and centaurs, and they took offense to that.
No, we
haven't-
actually didn't. We I
haven't
just got very
actually
confused.
done anything bad
Yeah.
for both this and last session. We've been good.
Yeah,
been
we
very,
actually
very
didn't
good.
kill a guy. Just beat him to a bloody pulp and then sent him to the guards.
Sure, that works. Okay, so we have our initiative order. Woman outside in the alley, kind of next to the door, who's starting to move away, is at a 24. The aviary is at a 23.
Of course.
The bugbears are at 22. And then we've got Peach at a 14. Oh yeah, the woman inside is at a 22, if that's applicable. Peach is at a 14, Basil's at a 9, Callista's at an 8, and the man inside, if applicable, is at a 5. So, the woman outside will almost preternaturally fast scamper down and around the side of the building, climb up on the
she's
debris,
in for a world.
and
it's
then
foggy.
and then jump up and then like climb up onto the roof.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
And then-
Excuse me.
And then she will stay there.
We get a real good look at her earlier because we were right there. What does she look like?
Yeah. So she's wearing like a tricorn hat, and she has kind of a dusky skin, dark matted hair, and a leather like long leather jacket.
Would Callista say that she was attractive?
Most important question.
Yeah. Does Callista like women who look like pirates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does she
Just
happen?
swashbuckling, you know. Hey.
Does she happen to look like somebody else we ran into earlier? Maybe
No.
somebody with a mask
No.
that's not wearing a mask?
No.
No? Okay.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't like women
See?
who look like pirates?
Eric, there we go.
Idiots, that's
Man
who.
of culture right there.
So she moves, but she doesn't do anything else. Not attacking anyone or anything. That takes us to the aviary.
Okay. I'm assuming I heard someone jump up there, correct?
Well, it is a blizzard.
How tall is this building, though?
It's 10 feet up.
And how tall is this building? Like, is there a way in which that's a sight line?
I mean, like, yeah, you could see her up on the roof.
Because a person
And
wearing
do
all
I
black
see
just jumped
the-
into snow. Like,
Yeah. From here, it would be really hard to tell.
Ac-
I guess
well,
I'd have
her jacket is more of a brown, dark beige, yeah, brown.
All right. Well,
She hasn't done anything overtly hostile. She's just like went very fast around the corner, like jumped up on the debris and up onto the roof. And it is
Thing
the
is, though, is if I saw someone like darting up there, I've already been surrounded by people always on rooftops, and let's just say I'm a little agitated by all the people constantly climbing up rooftops to get away from things. I'm like, you seem suspicious.
Uh,
the general body shape of this woman, as opposed to the other woman who was wearing a mask that you met earlier, is different.
Gotcha.
The other woman in the mask was a bit shorter and a bit more curvaceous. As
Which
She
opposed,
is
also went and
why-
hit on me, so that was a thing.
which is why Callista found her attractive.
and this woman is taller and more alive.
Well, I think at this point, I would suspect anything moving rapidly outside of here that there's something going on. So
Mhm.
I'll tap my boots together to go ahead and activate this boots of speed. And then I'm going to make my way over around the corner here. Obviously, I have full vision of the person at that point, right?
Okay, sure.
Do can I identify if it has one of those snake tattoos?
You would not be able to know.
Full coat, gloves,
Full
scarf,
coat.
mask.
the coat is
hat.
tattooed.
Gosh dang it.
And she's
like,
like,
inside the coat,
she's
not
not
just-
wearing typical garb of like usual Gentrim thugs.
Naturally.
She looks like a pirate.
Yeah. And we've only seen one other pirate gang that were interesting, to say the least.
Oh.
I'm just trying to think, like, from a meta perspective, obviously I shouldn't go for it, but I'm just like, damn it, I can't go for it. If anything, I'd probably go up to the debris and essentially stare this person down and ask, "Who are you?"
And then she replies, "I'm Batman."
Impossible.
If she does hear you over the blizzard, she'll seemingly ignore you. Then, like, she seems transfixed on what's happening across the alley.
I don't know if blizzards are loud enough to stop someone.
I mean,
shouting,
I'd
"Who are
probably
you?"
be loud enough. At this point, like, I could tell that stealth is out the window, so I'd probably just like yell it out. I just didn't want to like break everyone's eardrums.
Wind is howling.
Okay. Well, okay. You know what? Because I'm just still questioning a person being up there. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Ensnaring Strike and throw my burner ray at her.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see if it first even hits. Come on. Okay, I'm rolling my fates on that one. I'm using my fates for that one.
So you can
That
add
one's
add
not what
a
you wanna see.
D10.
Oh, it's not. Alright, okay,
It's
so
not-
add a d10. My bad.
It's
So
not.
let me do that. Hold on.
It's not a re-roll. It's add a D10.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're good.
You didn't dog me earlier.
So that'd
on
be a
that.
15.
Okay, a 15 would not hit.
Shoot. The good thing is that it's my first turn, so I can do it again. Anyway.
You know that scene in Batman Begins where Bruce Wayne is making his batarangs? And then
Yes.
Alfred asks him, "Why bats, Mr. Wayne?" And he said, bats give him fear, and so it's time for his enemies to feel it. I'm just imagining the aviary doing that, but it's birdarangs, right? So he says,
Yeah.
"Birds give me fear."
But they don't. They make him happy, and they're his friends.
They
He
are my
wants to share
friends,
his
though.
friendship.
It's our bond, you know? Our bond of friendship. So this is a just dirty 20.
Okay. That would hit.
Okay, so let's see. She needs to make a strength check. Let me give you the exact number.
Well, you would
That
think
would hit
so,
except for
she automatically succeeds.
Oh, okay. Great. No,
right,
that's
now your third attack.
yeah. Okay, my third attack. Well, actually, I still have to do the damage in the first one.
Well, actually, yeah, the those kinds of things do not apply to this character. Interestingly,
Uh-oh.
Wait, so they don't take damage?
no, they'll take damage, but she would be unaffected by a snaring strike.
Oh god,
Got
it's a
it,
mind
okay.
flayer, guys!
Well, that'd be technically 7 damage because it doesn't calculate thrown weapon master.
Okay. All right.
And I guess at this point, seeing that it's not effective, there's not really a point to trying to throw a weapon. I just got to get close. So I'm gonna try to go up these freaking debris and stand right next to the person.
You can do it, you can do it. Persevere, persevere.
What do you want, athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics, please.
My fucking...
Holy crap. Have you failed to climb every single wall in this game?
Every time that it matters, yep. Yep, every single time it matters. Alright,
You try to climb up unsuccessfully, and you wind up falling down into like the debris of the crates, and like it smashes out, and like you will wind up kind of stuck.
No.
How many times does this happen? Alright, well, that's my turn.
Okay. That takes us to the bugbears. Okay. Okay, so this one comes running up here. And then it kind of like looks up to the woman on the roof, looks at the aviary and the debris, looks up at the woman on the roof, looks back to the aviary. And then chucks.
No, it's okay. I understand. Go ahead.
And then tries chucking a javelin at the aviary.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you kidding
yeah,
me?
no. All right, he's
Ranged
got to do it at
attacks.
an advantage because I'm prone, son of a
No,
bitch.
ranged attacks at a prone target is with disadvantage, so we're good. It's good.
If he
Thank
gets a
goodness.
double crit, I swear
At disadvantage, that is an 18.
that will miss.
Okay. All right. Oh, did I? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
That's
Oh,
cool.
you moved the
There's
wrong
just
one. It really
6
doesn't
more
matter.
dudes.
This one can get to there. And
Basil's screaming that the pies are made of people.
and that bugbear comes running up and chucks a javelin at Basil.
I don't know you. What are you doing?
Okay, Bobby
Just
Hill.
randomly throwing it at him.
That's not my purse. I don't know you.
No, that's my purse.
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
my purse.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know you. What?
17.
Hits.
Okay.
It like scrapes
Uh,
across some of the garb, and blue fur just pops out of it.
Range. Piercing damage is 5.
Why? Why? What are you up there, dummy? There's a
The-
complete glassy-eyed look on this dude's face.
Then this one just follows his friend and then does the same thing.
Why? Think with brain.
12.
Does not hit.
Okay.
casually step around it. Up there. What are we doing here?
This one comes up here.
That guy gets it.
And throws it at Basil.
Why? What's happening?
And throws one at the woman on the roof.
Oh, hey, someone learned.
But gets a 9, so that won't
Of
hit
course.
her. One gets up here, and then we'll also try chucking one at the woman at the roof. I guess a 13. That doesn't hit her. Okay. Okay, that takes us then to Peach.
Okay, so if I dash, I can cover 60 feet, right? If I take an action to dash, I get another 30 feet to my movement.
Correct. Yeah, but you don't get any other action.
Yes. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to dash, fly, and basically use the remaining movement, because from here to there is 25 and from there to there is 20. So then that leaves me with enough room to go up the 10 feet to reach the level of the roof that she's on.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I'm going to face her. And do I still have my bonus action left to me?
Bonus action, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to pop that there. Hello. And that's what I do. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I can do this round.
Okay. All right.
He's
Well,
just
then
gonna
so-
respond wind howling because he's Geralt of Rivia, obviously.
that takes us over to Basil.
I had to move up until that move. And now it's like, what should I do? Because that's now locked down. I don't need to worry about teleporting that lady directly to us anymore.
Well, you can, just in case I miss everything.
That's true. I don't know. The thing about negating saving throws really throws me for a loop. I don't like that. That's what I do. I guess I'll look at the bugbears and just go, not me, dummies, and just say out loud, my verbal component is just, sorry, Callista, as I'm casting Flaming Sphere in front of me by slapping together 2 vials that just creates a giant vortex of green fire.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna place it right here.
At the first bugbear, like this one?
Yeah, well, this would also be within 5 feet of it, because these are the
Yeah.
2 that attacked me. I don't want to get the ones that didn't attack me.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna put it here to dissuade them from coming near me. If they, what is it? If they start their turn there, 5 feet.
Flaming sphere.
If they end their turn within 5 feet of the sphere, they make a dexterity saving throw. And then the creature takes 2d6, or half as much. As a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
Woohoo.
Okay.
If you ram a sphere into a creature, okay, so I get that damage if I ram someone into it, but it's just out on the field, dissuading people from walking closer to me, basically.
I just now realized you got the grossest combination possible with you and Peach.
So, yeah, I don't know how you. There's just a big ball of green fire on the battlefield. I'll just stand there.
Okay.
Oh, I'll bonus action. I'll take the healing potion experimental elixir I have for the day because I just got hit. Might as well.
Yep. Okay. So there is a sphere spire at those 2 bugbears.
Yes.
All right, Callista.
Well, I was going to run forward, but I'm not going to now.
See, it's like the only damage implementing thing that I have besides poison.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the only non-poison thing you've got. I'm saying.
Poison does fine against bugbears.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
the
then I'd
funny
have to
part.
get
It's like this is the
next to them.
one enemy that he could actually poison.
I have nothing that does poison to multiple people at the same time, yet. So
I will move to right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will cast Moonbeam
Oh.
Oh.
on this guy.
Okay.
So that would be a 16 con saving throw.
don't mind my roll.
Well, it's when something enters the moonbeam or starts its turn there.
Okay.
So it will take effect on the bugbear's next turn.
Can we
Sounds good.
draw where the moonbeam is? Because I think
Yep.
it's an AoE, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not very big though. I think it's only
It's
5
like a
feet.
5x5, isn't it?
Yeah. 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
So that's a 10-foot diameter.
Oh, so that would cover.
That
Depending on where you put it, it could hit me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it back here. So it catches this guy, but not Peach.
okay. What happened to shapes? Why can I?
Oh, I see the shape you're making here. It's beautiful.
It's wonderful. A+. Put it in the Louvre.
Now just go and get the paint, and everything's gonna turn green because you may have missed part of the circle for some reason.
No, I've learned my lesson a long time ago. You just do the lines and then you don't fill it in. That's especially on D&D maps. It's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
So do you want it like this?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Callista?
No.
Then that will take us back around to the top of the initiative order. And which one is the real Peach?
This one.
The one that's flying, like,
Yeah.
next to the roof. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, she'll, draw a rapier from her side.
I love this for me.
And she gets a 22 to hit.
Is
Okay,
that with
yeah.
the disadvantage?
Well, with that disadvantage, because I have the cloak on.
Okay.
And then the sentence comes out. Oh no, she ignores that.
Well, she rolled a 22 again.
Okay, great. Yeah, she hits me for sure. Yeah.
Which will be 11 damage.
Okay.
And then, because she attacked you, now when she moves, she will not. How does this work?
She won't provoke an opportunity attack.
She
when
will
moves.
not
She has
provoke
the
an
monk thing, right?
Yeah. She essentially has the mobile feat. Yes.
Right, it's mobile. That
Yeah.
I always equate it with monks because every single monk I've ever seen play monk takes mobile.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
It's just so good on it.
Yep. And she runs off and disappears off the map, basically.
How?
If a creature I can see within
Or sorry,
5
not
feet,
quite. She gets all the way over here.
if a creature I see within 5 feet of my echo moves at least 5 feet away from it, I can use my reaction to make an opportunity attack against that creature if I was in the echo space.
The problem is that it's mobile.
Does it still?
Yeah,
It's
I don't
all
think it
opportunity
applies.
attacks.
Well, no, It's opportunity attack against your character and all the abilities that your character has, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Mhm.
But if she took an action and then somehow managed to dash again. Anyways, I was gonna
Nope,
lose it. I was
she
gonna
didn't.
be like,
She didn't
"That's
dash.
insane."
She only made it that far. It's because I was zoomed in. I didn't notice where the map actually.
Oops.
Okay. It's like, oh man.
I think I got that right. Yeah.
I'm assuming she also ignores difficult terrain because, of course, why wouldn't she? She jumped up a building.
All right, the aviary.
So what's the rules on prone? How much movement speed do I lose from that?
Half.
Right.
does
So
not
that would
count from
mean
your
that
dash,
I'd
though.
go back to a 30 move speed. Or no, it'd be 40. Because I have 80 when I'm boots of speed.
What? I'm sorry. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. What? What's confusing?
Well,
You have 80 normal.
Oh, I see what you're getting. Yeah.
Don't you just? Have...
So,
I'm so confused.
boots of speed
hold
doubles
on,
your
hold on,
movement.
hold on.
Oh, it straight up doubles. So you go from 40 to 80, and then you go from 80 to 160 on a dash. Got it.
Well, no, because I think there's something about one of his ranger features gives him extra movement on his first turn.
Yep. Yep. That's what it is.
But
so,
on
yeah,
subsequent
I have 30
turns,
feet.
it's just 30, which then doubles to 60.
And then to one.
Okay, I guess the
then 120
first
with the
question
dash.
would be, can I even get up on the roof, or is it completely collapsed and I cannot have anything to bounce up off of?
I mean, you could try climbing up the roof again, but
We know how that goes, guys.
the debris has collapsed, so it would take more movement.
I think it's pretty much a lost cause for me, and let's not test fate twice today, you know? So I guess I will make my way out of the rubble, and since this fine gentleman over here decided to attack me on this turn, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Green Flame Blade. Because he needs some fiery justice in his life.
Lots of green fire going on.
Yep. So that's going to be a 20, dirty 20.
That will hit.
Okay, so the damage on that will be a 13. And Green Flame Blade, let's see if it just rolls it from here. Oh, because, right, I'm level 5. I was like, wait, why did it do that? So it's 6 fire damage.
Okay. So 19 total damage.
Correct.
Okay. And
that's my turn.
He looks very injured, but he's still up.
Yep. That'll do then.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Okay,
Yep.
So now we go along to the bugbears. So Flaming Sphere.
And the turn. Moonbeam start the turn.
Flaming Sphere is end of turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get them to move away from me.
Well, okay. They move towards you.
Okay. No self-preservation here.
What's that?
Do they end their turn next to the sphere?
Well, one will come right up here.
Okay.
Yep.
And swing at you with a Morning Star.
What are you doing? There's people in the pies and the lady's escaping. Is this why you live in the sewer? You gotta think, man.
With a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
That will be 10 piercing damage. Morning Star is a piercing damage.
So
that makes sense.
You gotta think on your feet. The person you came up here to do something to is escaping.
Then we'll go over to the one that the aviary hurt.
Well, this one ends its turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's roll some damage.
Okay.
11
Okay.
damage.
Oh ho.
11 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You will take that fire damage. Okay, so then we're on
I
the
can do it too.
the bugbear by the aviary will swing at the aviary with Morningstar.
That one takes damage at the start of its turn.
Correct.
So we had to
So
resolve that first.
moonbeam damage. Constitution saving throw, bugbear. Saving throw. Got a 2.
Yeah.
Uh,
Incinerate him with holy light.
2d10 radiant damage. Will you roll that for me there, Drew?
Yes.
Or did you before?
Hold on a second. Here we go.
Oh. Also for the flaming sphere, it was a dexterity saving throw. I totally missed that. That's all
Oh.
bad.
That was terrible.
It would have failed the dexterity saving throw anyway.
Critical.
Only 2 radiant damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes D10s be like that.
Okay. Is now looking very, very injured. Still technically up.
Yep.
Okay, so let me see here. Where was that? Morning Star. 14. That is not a hit, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. All right. So we've done that one. We've done that one. This one will come over here.
I don't know you.
Morning
That's my
Star.
curse.
It rolled a critical miss.
Just sidestep it. Who are you?
And like the swing with like the Morning Star is so much that he falls flat on his face, so he will be prone. Okay. This one comes over here and chucks a javelin at Callista. With a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
What are you doing? I don't know you.
Right? Isn't it so rude?
This one comes over here and chucks a javelin at Peach.
Are you serious?
No.
Just yell down that you don't know them. It works 100% of the
But
time.
that's a 6 to hit, so that won't hit.
No.
Alright, that takes us then down to Peach.
Peach is not looking great, and he's very unhappy about this person fleeing. So he is going to move his echo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares.
Still in reach.
Leave, yeah.
And then I am going to teleport, so I switch spaces.
Whoa, thank you for the raid. Epic Realms.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
hello! Hello, hello!
Hello.
Welcome in.
You've
Thank
caught
you
us
for the
right-
raid, guys.
Caught us right during a combat encounter.
Yeah, so I switch places with my echo. I close the distance, and I'm going to bonk.
Okay.
Bonk, 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 please, bonk. Does a 22 hit?
It would hit, but come on, Shadow, say the line.
I know.
Say the line, Shadow.
Nope, that hits.
And that is an 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I bonk again. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
And that is 10 points of damage.
And you just keep going.
I actually can't keep going because my
Dang.
echo's not here to do
Unleash
another.
our incarnation.
Yeah, I can't do that. And I can't move it any further because I already moved it the full 30 feet. So at the end of my round, it disappears. But I'm gonna just move that aside because I'm going to be like, "Hello, please give me another me." Otherwise, um, and that ends my turn. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Okay, so that is the end of your turn. We go to Basil.
Oh, right. Actually, I do have a thing here for this.
Oh, is it the wand gun?
Pulls out. He's packing heat. Everyone get down.
Foot radius, huh? Okay, no, it's just these two. Can I have them make Constitution saving throw?
Oh, is it the poison airbags?
Yeah, I'm I'm pulling the ripcord on my chest. I'm sick of this. I'm just pulling the ripcord. This is my bonus action.
Okay, so Constitution saving throws from the two bugbears next to you.
Mhm.
Okay. One gets an 18. They both get an 18.
All right, nothing happens. I'm now a big floofy marshmallow man. Fungal spores pop out of me in all directions. They don't get poisoned. That's fine.
And also,
That's
you're
cool.
full of blue hair,
Oh,
so you're just
no.
like Grover plus.
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity attacks. So because of my nimbleness, I can clamber through. I think it has to be a friendly person though. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure it has to be a friendly person. Let's find out. Any creature that is a size larger than mine, which I assume a bugbear is. Larger than me, correct?
If the bugbears are... Sorry, what?
Any creature that's larger than me, I can move through their space.
And you are small?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Yes,
all right,
that is...
so I'm gonna take the opportunity attack from 1, and then from 2.
Okay.
3.
Basil.
Opportunity attacks.
You're just gonna walk right through him, huh?
The first one, so the one below you, would get a 20 to hit.
Ow!
That would
I
be
don't know you.
11 damage.
Yeah.
So then you keep going, and then the next one
Yep.
will be a 19 to hit.
I don't know you. You have to stop.
So that's a hit. That's another 11 damage.
All right.
I think he might be down.
No.
Really? Okay.
There's blood actively. Remember, Basil's covered head to toe, so there's blood actively seeping through his hat right now.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, I don't know you. And he's just trying to. That was bonus action. I haven't used an action yet, correct?
I believe so.
All right, I'm gonna take a greater healing potion as my action
All right, fair enough.
because I don't have a bonus action, and that's normally where that bad boy slots.
So that means you get the full healing.
I was gonna shoot a person until people did 22 damage to me.
You know, that's fair.
So I
Nice.
heal back to. I'm now at 14.
Okay.
You did as an action, right?
Yes.
We ruled it that if you use it as an action, it's full heal
Oh, wait,
amount
what?
on it.
Mhm.
Didn't we?
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. So
Uh,
that's
uh,
that's 20 damage. Oh, okay.
uh,
I'll go up to 21.
Drinking a potion as a full action is a max value, whereas drinking a potion as a bonus action is do the roll.
That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go up to 21. That sounds great to me.
Yeah. Awesome.
I have 2 more than Bat Boys, so I'm just gonna keep walking, Terminator style.
Literally
these
just
people.
be a meat shield that takes damage.
I'm slowly pulling out my gun as I'm just walking forward, looking up at that woman on the rooftop.
Well, she might run off the map by next turn. So
Yeah.
And I will
Okay.
continue to T1000 Terminator walk after her.
Callista.
All right. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And hold on a second. Does a 19 hit this guy? Oops. Hold on. This guy.
19 does hit, yes.
All right. So that will be 10 damage.
Is that where you put in the
That is
spiritual?
beautiful. I love it.
10 damage. Okay. All right.
And then, how's he looking?
No visible signs of damage yet.
Really? How about this guy?
No visible sign. He's completely uninjured.
Okay. So
This is the one that took 11.
Yeah. This
That
one's
guy right-
injured. This one you hit, but he's not really showing damage yet. There. Yeah.
Okay.
Get out that bell. I know you want to.
Total
I have-
dead. Oh no, that's not a bonus action though.
No, it's not.
But spiritual
Well, you
weapon
use
is a
the
bonus
spiritual
action.
weapon. Isn't that a
Yeah.
bonus
Oh,
action?
spiritual
Spiritual
weapon.
weapon is a bonus action, yeah.
But
But
then you still have your main action for Hold the Dead. if you want.
8. What do I think would be more effective? Yeah, let's do Total Dead then.
Okay.
He has to pass a Wisdom save of 16.
That is a 5.
ho ho.
Yes. Roll.
And he is already damaged, so you get the maximum value.
How
out
about
of it.
another 11 points?
Ho 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 ho.
Okay.
And
He now
I
looks
will,
severely injured.
and I will stay right there for now.
Okay.
Is this burning ball still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll stay
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, I didn't roll concentration checks. For the 2 11s.
Yeah, okay.
Let me do that real quick. Okay, so that's good on 1. Fail the second. So the ball
Flaming
is
Sphere
gone.
is gone.
Okay, so that
No,
ball's
it was
gone.
so beautiful. Taken away in its prime.
If that's the case, now that it's gone, I will.
You can't just move the people inside. That's they can't be having an ordinary day with all of this happening outside.
It's like, hey, this sound of battle, this is some nice ambience, they wouldn't even hear what's going.
I will run through these two guys
Okay.
right to here, and I'll take the opportunity attacks from both of them.
Okay.
You're just running through people.
We have healing. We're good.
One is a 16.
16, I believe, misses. Yes.
Okay, that's a
misses.
miss.
Yep.
The other one's a 10, so that's also a miss.
Yep.
Okay. Then
I
that.
imagine I run past him and like one tries to swipe me, and I'm like, "Ooh!"
Yeah.
And the other one goes, and I'm like, "Oh."
Nice. So that brings us back around to the top of the initiative order. And I'm looking at the time,
hello.
and we will maybe take a very quick break.
Ho.
Okay.
And
Sounds
remember, everybody, a break for us is a break for you. So have a stretch, have a snack, have a drink, gird yourself for existence, and we shall see you back here very shortly.
Yep. I will try and make it actually quick this time. Be back soon.
Be back.
And we're back. Hello.
Hi.
We are in the midst of this combat encounter.
Oh,
Some bugbears, pirate-looking woman on a roof, all this fun stuff. And
you
we're
know, like you do.
at the top of the initiative order with the woman on the roof, who is next to Peach.
Hi.
And so she will kind of almost lazily stab at Peach with her rapier.
Is that really necessary?
Like,
so
you're almost like a
disrespectful.
nuisance to her, is what I'm getting here.
Yeah, disadvantage.
So that would be a 14 at disadvantage.
That does not hit me.
Okay. And I actually missed that she has multi-attack. So actually she does it again. Just because she can.
Of course she does.
And even at a disadvantage on the second one is a 22.
Yeah, that hits me for sure.
Which will do 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage.
And so now she has made an attack. So she will not incur opportunity attacks. And she will use her light-footed feature so that she can take dash as a bonus action.
This is
And
very roguey.
she runs basically
No.
straight up and all the way off the map. Goodbye.
Goodbye, pirate lady.
Then takes us to Cruz.
Alright, so obviously this guy that's in front of me has to go. So we're just gonna go ahead and give him a little stabbing time, you know?
Put a little dirt under his pillow for the dirt man.
Does a 15 even hit him?
A 15 does not.
Oh, that's a real big waste of an attack. So I guess we're gonna do it again with our second attack. 17.
17 does hit.
Hey,
Okay.
we're getting there incrementally.
That is 11 damage.
It's dead.
Okay. I will move over to this one and stare it down.
Okay. Okay.
You ever dance with a devil in the pale moonlight?
So now we are on the bugbears. So this one up here. Well, maybe I'll just do them in their order. This one. Comes over to attack Callista. With a 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. That'll be
We don't know you.
9 piercing damage. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So then now we'll do the one next to the aviary. It'll attack the aviary with its morning start. A 9 to hit, so that won't hit.
Yeah, definitely no.
So then we go to this one. This one goes up and attacks the door.
Oh, okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Man, they really took forever to attack that door.
And a critical hit the door.
It's gone.
Ayy.
So now the door's broken open. And it will move in to corner the woman inside. Whose turn it is now. And she pulls out a short sword and attacks it back, getting a 16 and a 17 on each hit. So that
Oh,
will
she got
do
multi-attack. Okay, these aren't regular people.
5 and 7, so 12 total damage. on that bugbear, who is now looking severely injured. And she will stand her ground. And then that takes us to the last bugbear over here, who will remain. Or no, wait. 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he'll come up behind that one, but then he'll chuck a javelin over at Basil.
What did I even do to you?
For a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
For 3 piercing damage. Okay, that's it for the bugbears. That takes us to Peach.
Hello. Peach is dejected and unhappy. So he moves back. Let me measure out my full movement. So I'm here, but I'm above still because that's 30 flat. Like my movement is a flat 30 feet.
Yep.
And so I travel that full distance, so I can't move down yet because Pythagorean theorem, woohoo. But I can.
Poof into existence.
I can, yes, poof into existence the other me. Hello. And that other me can bonk for me.
Okay.
Hi. So, bonk.
Bonk.
21 of bonk.
21 of bonk is definitely a hit.
Yay. So, that's 10 bonk of damage.
Okay.
I will bonk again.
Yep.
That is 17 bonk.
That hits.
And that is 13 points of damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
He looks like he's on his last legs.
Well, then my echo is going to bonk it again. For 21
Hey.
points of bonk.
Yep. 21 hits.
Yeah. And that would be 13 points of bonk.
Okay,
I think he's
it's
dead.
dead.
Yeah. And let me see. I can move my echo 30 feet. And I'm just double checking to make sure it's not. Okay, that doesn't require an action, so I will move it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there.
Okay. All right. So Basil.
Basil, seeing the person run away, yelling at the bugbears, puts something on his belt, takes out his scythe, and just trudges up to this bugbear and goes to stab it in the leg.
Okay.
Sorry, his sickle. Roll the dice. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Can I get a con saving throw?
Con saving throw. 13.
Okay. So it's going to be 3 just slashing damage, whatever the sickle is, and then the 3d6 poison damage.
Oh, that's a lot of poison damage.
It's what he's specialized in.
10 damage.
So
Nice.
halved because past the Constitution saving throw to 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
it passed.
Not nearly as fun. Hey, all the con saving throws on poison are way too. Hey, D, all of WotC way too low. They're all 11s and 12s. Insane.
Yeah.
Commoners can make that. Come on, dude.
Okay.
And then I'll look up at Callista. Are you good?
Yes.
All right.
Are you?
I'm just so tired of chasing this stone down. I take out the gun. I turn to start walking towards the door, and I get to hear. Oh, yeah, and it's not actually poisoned because it succeeded its saving throw. Right?
Yeah, so that would be an opportunity attack, would it not?
No, I'm not leaving its threat range.
Oh,
Still
threat.
in the 5
It's, right,
meter
no, yeah,
range,
it's still
yeah.
in the 5. Yeah. Fine,
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Calista.
Okay, so can I move this moonbeam right here?
Yes. That.
Just goes screaming
Yes.
right past Peach.
Okay.
That's not those rules. That's the next rules.
Yeah, the next rules are it's a homing death laser that kills everything in its path.
Yeah.
This one is it's not that. It just teleports.
Yep.
So that's my action, and then for my bonus action, I would like to use this spiritual weapon, which I imagine this time looks like the Daedric sword from Skyrim,
Nice.
and I will use it to hit this guy.
Did I draw that on the wrong layer or something? What is going on? Why can I not pick it up?
Did you put it in the
It's
map
there.
layer for some
You
reason?
tattooed the map. No, it's
Ah,
huge.
it's huge now.
Ah!
Okay, so this is canonical. It is that big.
Sexy
Where did
singles
you want
in
it
your
there?
area.
Is it that big, or are you just happy to see me?
No, not that guy. This guy.
Okay. Here?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
All right. So, and that will. Does a 26 hit?
Oh, definitely.
Hope so.
I would really hope so.
12 points of damage.
Okay. 12. All right.
And wait a sec. Let me see if something I can do is a free action or not. I don't think it is. As an action, no. Okay, so that's it. I'll stay right there, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Okay. So he comes back out. He will try to attack the bugbear.
A giant moonbeam coming through their house.
Oh, he crits on the bugbear. So that will be 8 plus 5 is 13 damage on that bugbear. So that bugbear is dead. That takes us to Cruz.
Oh, fantastic. I go and walk up very slowly to this one, and I whisper into its ear, "That's not my purse," and then stab him in the back.
I don't know.
Damn it. Okay, we're
you.
gonna try again. It's okay. We gotta make this flawless. Come on. Oh,
Come on, come on.
dude. This
No.
don't make this
Oh,
awkward.
No.
The bugbear turns around and goes, "That's not my purse. Screw you."
That's not my puss.
that usually works.
The dice, unfortunately, have said no.
Apparently. To all my actions today.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I got one good roll on the sneak, and then it's all gone downhill. All right, well, that's my turn. I'm just gonna sit here in embarrassment a little.
Okay. Well, the bugbear will try and attack you back.
You know, that's fair.
I love the idea of a hand coming up on the shoulder and you go to like stab in and they just kind of suck their gut in Just fully miss.
Uh
And then they
Twice.
kind of shift side to side.
huh. But it got an 11, so that.
We're
You
really
guys are
not
doing
good
it
at
to each
this.
other. So,
Just an absolute disaster of a time.
So then she will come up to that bugbear.
she's gonna walk into the moonbeam.
Just doesn't
wait.
care.
God damn it!
Hey, I mean, if you want to play like that, who am I to say?
Forgot that the moonbeam was there, even though it's drawn on the map.
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll stay where she was. She'll use a hand crossbow. Gets a 17, that hits. Doing 6 points of damage, which is enough to kill it.
Behind it, dead. Basil's just holding his gun up at her. Where's the stone?
Okay, so then we go to Peach.
Peach. Will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, da, da. And this guy's still alive.
Yes,
Yep.
not by much.
Not by much.
Okay.
It was really embarrassing for me.
Okay. I move my fine fellow over here, and I bonk. Because that's the only thing I can do. Well, a 26 hit.
Yeah.
And how does an 8 do for damage?
That kills it.
And then Peach will then alight here. Or I guess not there, here. Since the moonbeam is in the way, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. And he is looking absolutely horrendous. He looks like death warmed over, and he looks really ready to murder somebody.
Okay.
With his little mittens on.
We have magic actively flaring around us. We're all staring daggers. I'm holding up a gun at the front, just staring at these people. Like, stone still.
We've had a bad day.
Okay. So then we go to what would be Basil's turn, and you're saying, where's the stone?
Where's the stone?
And the woman standing inside is looking a little pale. She said, and she just says, Who are you? Who are you working for?
Wait, which one are we
Peach.
working for currently? I'm just looking around at everyone.
Let's just say
Peach.
the well-being of Waterdeep.
And Peach is holding his glaive in his mittens, and he says, "Yes, we have had an extremely trying night, and I suggest that you answer our questions, lest we lose our tempers."
And then so she'll just kind of like give a knowing look over at her partner, and then he'll just kind of nod, and they won't say anything further. Callista, it's your turn in the initiative order.
Did they drop their weapons?
Nope.
Okay.
Move the moonbeam on the moonbeams of the death.
I was thinking about it.
Put the moonbeam behind them.
Inside their house.
Yep, just like an orbital laser just carving through their house.
It's actually not a bad idea. Although, actually, no, I am going to drop concentration on that.
Oh, okay.
And I am going to... Do I want to do that? No, I don't think I do.
Could I have bonus
Um,
action heal Peach?
Sure.
Yeah, because how is everybody looking on health?
You know, for the person that's the tank in the party, I have taken no damage.
Prior to healing, I'm at 14 out of 54 looking like.
You get back 8. I think I get something else with that as well.
Oh,
D&D
chemical
Beyond says
savant
8, so-
healing?
Yeah, that's new. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to find it. I have so many features, guys. There's so many things.
Well, I'll add the 8 for now as the minimum, since that seems to be the flat amount.
Healing.
Yeah.
Oh no, you just get the +4 on top of it, so it is 12.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Making use of that fact that you're a half caster to actually get more value out of your heals.
I will move the spiritual weapon inside the building.
The spiritual weapon inside the building. Okay.
But I'm not going to use it against them. I'm just going to have it float in the air right in front of them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out my crossbow and point it at them
Mm-hmm.
and say, just give us a stone.
What stone?
Oh, don't play coy with me. Like
Can
my friend
we
said, we've had a very rough day.
Can anybody insight check that? I don't know how insight checks work when we're in initiative.
Callista would have to do the insight check.
Okay, cool.
I can do the insight check.
Yeah.
How is a insight of bad?
Oh no.
Well, 10 is enough to know that, like, yeah, she's obviously bluffing. She knows something about the stone.
She's
No point in
lying.
talking with
Please
them.
just. We could be done with this right now.
We could just get the information out of them like we did with the Dragonborn.
I'll ask you again. Who are you? Who are you working for?
Were we doing this one for anyone in particular?
Well,
No,
technically,
We're doing this for us. I'm Jenny. That's Earl. That's Pete, and that's Steve. Is that good
Hi,
enough for
I'm
you?
Steve.
yeah, because the reason why we're chasing after the stone is because we got blown up at our own house.
Yeah.
So it is kind of personal. We are doing this because we got blown up.
Someone tried to blow us up, and so we came asking questions, and we don't know what's going on.
Well, you're obviously not part of our organization. You weren't allied with those brutes of Xanathars, the bugbears. You're not drow, so you're not part of their crew.
Oh, are you guys Zentrum? Doom Raiders or not Doom Raiders? Where are you in the Civil War?
Yes, are you puppy kickers or are you mind flayers? She hesitated. They're both shitty things. See, the correct answer was I'm not a puppy kicker or a mind flayer.
I might have been known to kick puppies.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy
We're
shit.
taking
guys.
them down.
Okay, well, I think that's long enough on that turn in the initiative order. So then this guy disappears back over here again. Cruce, you're up.
Yeah, no, that ain't flying, Chief.
Yeah,
I am
like-
running in right into that room he's in.
Taking the opportunity
I
attack.
will take all the opportunity attacks. Go for it.
Okay.
She rolls 50 damage. Cruz is instantly dead.
She gets.
Technically, I would still be alive at that point, but yeah.
She gets an 8 and a 20.
Okay, well, the 20 meets it, so that will hit me.
8? What? Why'd she roll twice?
Multi-attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get that opportunity attack, just a single attack.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Is it just a single? Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just the
Yeah,
8.
yeah, yeah.
That would
So
be
8.
crazy.
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh my
Save me
God.
some damage!
Okay. Okay, so she misses. All right. And you burst in through that door. Well.
Well.
where's-
Well!
Well.
I need to move you back first.
Oh, okay.
So he's right inside of the door, next to a very frazzled-looking, white-bearded dwarf who is tied to a chair and has obvious signs of torture.
Does it
Well.
look like he's taking out his weapon to get ready to finish him off?
Does it look like he's friends with a whole bunch of bugbears that we just killed?
Yeah, basically.
I'm just trying to get the intention here. Is the guy like getting ready to kill him off to clear a loose end?
It more looked like that he was about to try and cut the dwarf off the chair and try and run away with it.
Oh.
Yeah, no. We've got plenty of questions for all of you, so that isn't happening.
No, you're going into our basement.
So, I will give you one last chance. Either our entire crew here will knock you all unconscious and drag you back to our state, or you give up and we go ahead and get our answers now.
You do that, you'll be too late to chase after the stone.
Ah, so that's where it is. Perfect. And then I go ahead and yell out the door. The girl has the stone. The one that ran away, I should clarify. I guess that would make sense, yeah.
I
And
just don't think we can respond within the 6-second time frame here.
Yep.
So,
Yep,
were
yep.
you going to take any kind of like attack action or anything? Or
Well, at the same time, this is really our only lead, and there's no way we're going to possibly catch them easily here, so... Yeah, I'm going to definitely first and foremost knock out the dwarf sitting on the thing, because he's already probably injured a lot, right?
yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go and take a non-lethal attack on him first.
Okay.
So that'll be 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
Yeah, that knocks him out.
Okay. And then I turn to the next guy, and I'm going to do the same. That probably won't hit, though. It's a 13.
That does hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
These
I
people
think-
are in clothes. These people are in clothes.
14 non-lethal damage.
So he'll take 14 damage. And seem very pissed off about it.
And then I'll go ahead and just kind of bang my sword against my shield. Come on!
Okay.
Had a long day here!
Alright, so then that takes us to the woman. Who will then back up a square. And then from there attack the agency. So let me see here. The aviary is engaged with her ally.
You got sneak attack, I'm assuming, right?
Yes. Okay, so a 10 will not hit,
Correct. But advantage.
but a 22 would.
Yes, that would indeed hit.
Okay. So that will be 8 plus sneak attack damage, which is 7, so 15.
15 damage. Alright. doing a second attack?
Yep.
Or-
Yep.
No, it's got multi-attack and sneak attack. Crazy.
15.
Nope.
Okay, that's it then. All right, Peach.
Peach sends his echo in there. And it's bonking time. Man, playing a martial class makes things so easy.
Yeah.
Just run at him and bonk.
Well, that's a 10. Do I look of the fates that?
Ah,
Am I angry enough? Yes, I am.
All right.
Yeah, this is a
If-
very personal question. Like,
How angry am I on a scale of 1 to 10?
17.
7. A 7 would be the answer.
7. Yeah, so that's a 17 total to hit.
yeah, that would hit.
And that's 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Non-lethal. I'll bonk again. For 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Bonk. For 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And you know what? It's the end of a very, very fucking long day in Unleash Incarnation. And I bonk. Well, that doesn't hit. It's a 9.
Nope.
It was worth the attempt.
It was worth the attempt.
Taking your time with us means that Vivette will be long gone.
writing it down in a notebook. Vivette, thank you.
Peach responds, and where is she going?
And that's all that'll happen for that. Basil.
I don't know, lady. I don't know if you've seen my legs. I'm not catching the person that's running at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and I shoot her in the knee for non-lethal.
Like an arrow in the knee.
I'll magic missile at. I think it has to be 4th level. Let me check my.
Oh, magic
Holy-
missile will not be non-lethal. That
Yeah,
automatically
you can't do it with
that automatically counts as
Oh.
lethal.
Okay, well, let me double check here. What spell level I have available to me, because it could just be I do a single one. I have 6 of 7 charges, which means at most I could do a 5th level spell. I'll do 1st level magic missiles at her.
Watch
think
it kill
Basil-
her anyway.
Basil is upset enough to do that. Is 4 points of damage do it?
Well, you're lucky it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right in the knee.
Where
it.
is Vivette going?
that's it for Basil then.
Basil is going to healing word Peach again. For
Oh, thank you.
kind of the point of these turns is to actually use them to heal instead of. Come on, do the roll. What are you doing? So
Wow,
10.
thank you. Peach feels his health ticking back up and is like, wow, anger is a good emotion, actually.
All right, Callista.
All right, I will. I will drop the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
It's not
And-
concentration. You could just leave it.
Yeah, but I don't think I can do non-lethal damage with it.
What damage type is it? Is it blunt?
I think because it's magical, it doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on if it does physical damage or if it's magical damage.
Yeah, I thought it was if it was physical. Jeremy Crawford, where are you, man?
Because it's not hard to go and think like, oh, you can just use the blunt end of a sword, like the actual pommel.
I don't know. Oh, force damage.
Okay, yeah, that would kill it.
Yeah, no, okay. So it's only non-lethal damage can happen with melee and melee alone. Rules is written,
Yep.
apparently.
right, yeah. So I'll drop that, and I will cast. Twilight Sanctuary.
No. Okay then.
That's the
So
temp HP.
everybody gets 11 temp HP.
Oh.
On the start of our turn, right?
No, right? Well, yeah, the start of your turn.
Apparently, inflict wounds could be non-lethal because it's a melee attack. That's crazy.
Really?
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, if it's a melee attack spell, it can be non-lethal. Anything else doesn't apply. Conjure Fey falls under that? That's insane. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I ended my turn in the sphere, so I get 11 temp HP.
30-foot radius.
That should be everybody.
Woohoo!
Yep. Okay. This guy.
And
Oh, were you not done?
wait a minute. 30 foot. You know what? Just to be safe, I'll move up a little bit.
Okay.
Move to like right here.
Okay.
Just so I can keep everybody in the sanctuary.
All right. So the guy will try to attack the aviary. That's a 23
Yep.
and does 3 bludgeoning damage. With
All
his
right.
mace.
I thought he wanted to like punch him in the chest and just felt raw pack there and was like, oh, well.
Oh my god, you can grind meat on that.
I was thinking more of like a little finger poke.
All right, Cruz, you're up.
Alright, so first, the rogue hurt a bit, so I'm gonna turn around and bonk with the pommel side of my longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Vivette going? Where is Vivette?
Where is she?
So 17 will hit.
Okay. That is 10 damage.
Yep, so she'll go unconscious.
And then to round it out, gonna turn to this guy and do the same. 18.
That will hit.
9 damage.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
And you will
Doesn't-
get 6 temp HP.
Oh, 6? Okay.
All right, so she's unconscious. Peach.
Peach is going to switch places with his Echo. So now Echo is out here, Peach is in there. And he is going to level his glaive at this fine fellow over here. You know, long range support to the other bird friend, who is the short range clobberer. And he says,
That's right.
"Tell us where Vivette is going, or we are going to ruin your entire life."
Just the next person in the chain.
Which
And-
is?
Where is that next person? And who is that next person?
I don't know. Only Vivette knew.
Can we inside him?
Yeah, insight. Peach is very angry. It's an 11.
26.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Do I still have time for one question in my turn?
Sure. One more.
And that he's going to ask why they have the dwarf as a prisoner. That's his question.
Probably a
Rans-
bit too long of an answer.
ransoming him for money from the Xanathar.
Right.
Okay.
Peach, you get 7 temp HP.
Thank you.
Basil.
I'm just taking rope out of my bag and walking inside. I'm waving at the guy as I'm passing the door and passing underneath Peach to start tying this woman up. And then I'll healing word curse.
Oh, thank you.
My healing word, by the way, has just been "come on" this entire time. As little healing vials get thrown. Where are you? Right.
I will
Yeah.
gladly take 10
10?
HP.
10 HP as I'm just tying
Thank
up this
you.
woman.
Okay. That means Callista.
And Basil, you get 7 temp HP.
Oh, right.
Hmm. I'll walk in here. Is this guy still threatening?
Yes.
Oh, well. Hmm. What can I do?
You can do the Scarlett Johansson and Iron Man thing where she jumps off like a door frame and then like thigh grips someone and then turns around their head and then just knocks them unconscious. Can your character do that? That would be great right now.
Would that knock them unconscious, or would that break his neck?
You know, it seemed pretty dangerous when I saw it in Iron Man, to be fair.
In fairness, is it a bad way to go?
Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Oh.
All right, you got that.
Does he
Look
have
at
more
us.
than 21
Jesus.
hit points?
Yeah, he'll fall asleep.
Well, there we are.
We're so good at not killing people.
It seems we have a very limited window here.
You think we're gonna capture a woman who can sprint faster than my eyes could keep up with?
I tried
I can
very
probably go ahead.
I tried very hard to stay caught up to her, but she was too fast for me. I'm sorry, my friends.
I probably could have kept up with her, but unfortunately, I had a bit of a fall.
Oh, it is okay, my friend. It is so windy and terrible tonight.
I kind of just look at you dejected, like you can't make excuses for me forever.
Yeah, it was probably super slippery or something. I don't know. Ice can go up vertically, right?
Yes, those are called icicles.
Yeah, it was an
Peach.
icicle stuck to the wall.
Yes,
Peach, you can fly.
yes, I can.
Can you fly straight up in the air and see if you can still see her?
Oh, yes, and I can follow in the direction that she was going.
wait! Before you go up, Basil,
Yes.
do you have like a spyglass or something?
Yeah, I'll take out like a small spyglass.
Peach will take it and fly up. So I'll move one of the Peaches. He'll go to this rooftop, and what did my bird eye see
Okay.
as I?
Yeah, give me a perception check because it is very blustery and snowy.
Oh, I love this for me.
Come on, just
Dang
get
it.
like a crit. Come on, this is it.
That's an 11, but I have one fate thing left.
Up to you. That is yours to make
Yeah,
the choice on.
let's roll for it because I feel like it's a dead end if I don't. Does a 15 make it even any better?
He's like, it's like right on the edge or something.
You think, you're not positive, but you think that you see on like a figure, arms crossed, leaning up against a chimney, like
Oh.
several buildings away.
He flies down. Well, rather, he teleports down and reports this to the rest of the group and says, "If you're confident that you can follow me, or at least if one of you could follow me, I could fly there very quickly. I mean, I will fly as fast as I can."
Well, I'm probably best suited for this, even though apparently roofs are my Achilles heel. But might as well go. The question
Uh,
is, what are we doing with all these here? And I'm pointing at the bodies, obviously all strewn about.
I'm taking out another thing of 50-foot rope and putting it down next to the guy. Well, we're just gonna tie him up and bring him over to a guard station.
But then the rest of you will be left behind.
Do you think I can keep up with you?
Fair point.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna slow
Yes,
Peach down
yes.
if I ride. So
It's as much as I would like to go, because I think I have something that can stop her. I suppose I'll stay here with Basil, unless you think you'll be all right here by yourself.
I can tie people up for sure, and I think there's a guard station pretty close by. But I don't know. I probably
Just
won't
in
die.
case, I go ahead and walk over to Basil and I put my hand on his shoulder and cast healing or healing. Freaking what's it called?
Cure
I have
wounds?
cure wounds. Yeah, cure
Hey.
wounds. I got it eventually. There we go.
By the way, you do notice now that the dwarf who was tied up in the chair,
Mhm.
at first it looked like he maybe just had a hat on, but he has some kind of like skull cap thing that
uh-oh.
um
Uh-oh.
so that like it's tight against his head, and it has two floppy little eye stalks on it that end in like fake eyeballs.
Oh, I almost just shot him in the head.
I'm gonna need a
because of that.
really stiff drink after tonight.
And there
Uh-
is a bag on the floor next to it.
Oh.
I'll start rooting around the bag. I don't want to keep the people who need to like go here.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah, but
just make sure that nothing's actually happening to Basil here as we're about to leave. So I'm gonna make sure that he's good, and then we'll go.
yeah.
So, in the bag are several containers of fish food,
Uh.
and
Oh,
there is also
fuck.
a small, like, circular glass container set in a
No.
vase
Oh
no!
that has a goldfish in it.
Oh no.
No!
Peach looks at that and goes, "Is that a normal thing to carry?"
I don't understand. It seems pretty. Have a pet? What's going on? Looking at the fish food, looking at the fish. Huh. Weird.
Well, maybe what we can do is that we could give the fish to Liff. He's very lonely at the tavern without us there.
Oh, so like we can adopt a pet. We have a lot of space, right? We could just, it'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
Shadowed.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna ask, since I've been dealing with criminal
Well,
organizations
okay.
as my character,
I'll
would I have any idea about this fish?
I will preempt you there, in that there was something else in the bag. That
Oh.
there was like a checklist. And one of the items on the checklist was fish food. And another item on the checklist was replacement goldfish if the current one dies.
Huh. Why would the current one die? That's weird.
This is Xanathar's guild, right?
Yes.
Well, maybe someone at the Xanathar Guild really likes fish. But we can take care of this fish, surely,
and
can we not?
the aviary, you would know the answer to that.
Okay. I kind of just have this look of dread on my face. I just kind of look at both of you. Like, we need to put that fish in the sewer and leave it there.
Why? Harold's such a sweet boy. Look at him.
we need to put that fish in the sewer and never look at it again.
Did
Okay.
you already name him Basil?
Of course, Harold. He looks like a Harold. I don't know what to say.
Well,
I don't know everything about this fish, but if my assumption's correct, it is owned by the head of the Xanathar Guild.
oh, that does explain the purpose of a ransom then, I guess.
And I know you guys already have preconceptions about dealing with brain people.
Is this a brainfish?
No. But just say it's part of that same crew, and we don't really want to mess with it more than we already have.
Well,
It's-
we do.
it's-
We
It's just a goldfish. How important could it be?
To the point where literally the head of the guild will search and destroy everyone for this fish.
Well, if that is the case, then while we are chasing Vivette, perhaps Callista, you could just put the bag with the fish inside the sewer where the bugbears came from.
Yes, at the very least, they'll take it away, and there won't be anything wrong. At least for now.
Basil's thinking for a moment and goes, wait a second. We could use this we could actually use this. Say, I found your stupid fish, signed Vivette. And so they point in that direction. We smash the goldfish here, and we just kind of like leave it. And then they're fighting against each other even more.
Here's the thing, Basil. What if the fish they currently have is not dead?
Wait, but we have the fish? What?
No,
that's
this is
the
a
backup
replacement fish.
Oh. Oh.
So if that one's still alive,
I'm coming for
and
the
then you
real
come
fish
in with
next.
that,
I'm coming for the real fish next. Signed Vivette.
Well, I think
I
perhaps it is
suppose you
best.
could do that.
Perhaps. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can keep the fish for now, but I think it is more important that we chase after Vivette first. Whatever
I'm just
happens.
like shaking my head back, like, we are not keeping that fish.
Regardless, Peach takes a hold of Cruz, or rather his echo takes a hold of Cruz, and like we start going out the door. It's like, please put the fish back in the sewers, okay? We are going to chase after Vivette now.
Yes, we gotta
are
go
losing
now.
time. And I'm going to echo bamf you up onto the roof, and then I'm going to like basically start action dashing and like keeping an eye ahead to try and spot for you.
And I will essentially be on the roof and make my way up towards the direction we are going and working with.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
I
would
guess
it just be me
Callista and Basil are not here.
We're gonna be the non agile athletic crew are going to be tying some people up and bringing them to the guards.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing a pattern here that's a bit discerning or just concerning for me with my history here.
Uh-oh.
Why did... The heck?
What?
Are we on the wrong map, Shadowed?
No, Oh, there. Now they disappeared. Okay. That was weird. I guess it was slow to update.
Can I just not pick up on like cues? Is this the chase that you were talking about at one point?
Yes.
Did two of us just fully opt out of this? Cool. All right.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
No, I actually wanted to go.
I had no idea that it's a rooftop chase. I just don't think Basil can do anything here. I don't know how to help.
I mean, do you still want to come for it, Drew?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
just
so I
gonna
guess
leave.
Drew's back, but we're leaving Hoods behind.
Yeah,
Because-
I'll deal with that.
Callista doesn't understand that that's fucking Xanathar's fish. His replacement fish. She's just
Basil
like,
doesn't-
yeah,
yeah.
whatever. I'm just gonna leave this here. Who cares?
Okay. If we wanted multiple, like everybody in the party to be on the race, what Peach would do, so we can retcon it so that everybody is here. Peach could say that, well, we can tie them up, lock the doors because this is their own house. Nobody's going to be coming in here. And we can just leave them and then come by and pick them up later.
Yeah.
How long does sleep last for?
That's a
Uh,
good question.
Until they wake up.
What an answer.
I think it might be an 8-hour one or an hour one.
until the spell ends, and it lasts for 1 minute.
1 minute. Yep.
Okay, so we had to have this conversation like super fast.
We tied him up. He woke up. We knocked him out.
Mhm.
We closed the doors. We threw the fish down the thing. We wrote a little scathing note from from Vivette. We closed the doors. We left.
Okay, so just to settle, we tied them up securely, probably gagged them so they can't yell for help, lock the doors so that we can pick them up later.
One door
Do
is
we
broken.
leave? Oh, okay. No? The lock is
Yeah.
broken?
Yeah, the door's
bugbear,
broken.
yeah.
broke
The
it down.
bugbear
But the
mashed
one
it.
that they're
Right.
currently in could be blocked still.
Yeah,
Or at
okay,
least-
so we shove them all in a room and we secure it as much as we can. Maybe Callista mends the door so that it doesn't look busted in.
I could do that.
Do we keep the fish in the room with them, or do we put do we want to detour to put the fish in the sewers? Because it is a replacement fish.
We can just leave it. If it saves our time, we should
Yeah.
just leave everything.
I
there.
would. Yeah, I would
Okay,
just leave
let's
the
leave
fish.
let's leave everything there, and now we are all on the rooftop, and we're all there for the chase. Yes. Okay, got it.
There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, basically like once you finish up everything inside the house, then like as you exit and then like you like climb up onto the roofs, you can see like her figure in the distance on a distant rooftop, like finally like kind of like poke up out of hiding and be like, and then you can hear her laugh, and she's like, "Catch me if you can! The chase is on!"
Peach has never, ever, ever wanted his dad to flay someone before. But he
What?
is learning a lot of things about himself tonight.
And we won't start this now.
Yeah,
But-
I was gonna say we're getting kind of a little past time.
Yeah. Yeah. The way that this will work is it's a combination of this map that I have plus a re-tailored chase events table.
Okay.
And so that basically you can move through this map along the rooftops, like for like what you can see. So like you can use like the
Wooden plank.
the wooden planks, or you can jump across gaps. There are shadows for the rooftops that kind of are supposed to indicate how high up that next rooftop is. So if you look on, say, this side down here, so this rooftop up here, is my ping working? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So since it's casting shadow about 10 feet to its side, that means it's 10. You have to go up 10 feet to get up to that rooftop.
Okay.
There is no difference between the height of, say, this and this. But now, yeah. So it's you're basically having to go like up and down rooftops. As far as it concerns flying, it is a blizzard, so flying is only half movement. So you would only be able to fly 15 instead of 30.
Okay.
I guess the real bright side is that you don't have to worry about falling off.
That's true. Yeah.
True. But so then there's also so the way chase mechanics work is that you're in initiative order, and like the person at the top of the initiative order goes, and then at the end of their turn, they roll on the chase and counter table for something to affect the next person in the initiative order.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Sorry in advance, whoever comes after me.
And yes, so now Vivette is supposed to be approximately 80 to 90 feet ahead of you on the other side of the roof that you've climbed up onto. And you have to chase her.
Oh.
All right.
And that
Good
is
go.
where we will end. So we will do the chase next time. I was hoping we would get to the chase this time. But
We got
The-
distracted by a goldfish.
yeah.
Well, normally in a combat encounter, when someone 120 is away, they're gone. Like they're gone forever. You can find out more about them later. They're
Mhm.
gone. So I didn't expect them to just be waiting by a chimney somewhere.
Yeah. And for your party, during this chase, you can take the dash action 3 plus your con modifier number of times. After that, each time you want to dash, you have to make a roll to see if you get a level of exhaustion or
So
Okay.
at most in a turn I can ever move is 50 feet. 3 times. Okay. It's gonna be a good one.
not. All right. Yep. So I've set the stage for the chase for next time. I really wanted to do the chase.
Sorry.
Well, how are we looking
We had
on
a
Friday?
long day.
That bugbear encounter took much longer than expected.
How are we looking for Friday then if we want to run a chase sequence as soon as possible?
Hey, I mean, I'm good for it.
Yeah.
I'm
same.
good too.
I think
Are we
Drew-
doing it?
Again, I probably have to go for more of a 6:30 start as opposed to a 6.
Yeah, I mean that's usual for us for Fridays.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
good
could
with
probably
that.
roll that.
I guess it's just up to Drew if he wanted to play Outer Wilds on Friday. It's D&D.
No, I'm good
So-
for doing this on Friday.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
So there
we're
you
gonna
go.
chase
Hey.
somebody.
2 days from now. Look at that.
Oh ho ho ho.
Do you think Peach could throw Basil very far? Let's I mean, we really gotta math some of this stuff out.
Oh boy.
Because I don't know how I can contribute to this at all.
Do you guys want to hear some of the things that can happen on these chase events? On this
Of
chase
course.
events
Yes.
table? All right. Some of the options are, because it's winter, the roof is slippery. Make a dexterity saving throw. I'm not going to give you the number. On a failed save, you fall prone. So remember, if you're prone, it takes half your movement to get up. Another option, you step on a rotten section of roof and it collapses underneath you. Make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, you fall into the hole and become stuck. While stuck, you are prone and restrained. You can use an action on your turn to make a strength or acrobatics check to escape the hole.
How do bonus actions work in chase sequences? Do we get them?
Technically, yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. No reason.
Roof shingles or tiles give way and slip as you step on them. Make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, you fall prone and slide back 10 feet. You startle a flock of birds that were nesting on a rooftop, and they flutter all around you. Make a dexterity.
I would never.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I just have to make a wisdom saving throw because I'd be going ahead and looking like, oh my god.
On a fail, the birds count as 10 feet of difficult terrain. Another one, you trigger a glyph of warding spell
good.
placed on a roof
Wonderful.
that was placed there to discourage burglars. Make a wisdom saving throw. I'll leave the effect of that as a mystery.
It explodes, you die.
Someone on the ground, most likely a civilian, throws a rock or a snowball or similar projectile up at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't know you.
And so there are some of the options of what can happen.
All
Is
right.
there- Is there one where there's two guys walking through the alley and each one of them is holding the sign of a
Plate glass.
giant plate of glass?
Where
That's
the fruit
in
carts?
that's in the street chase in the summer
Ah,
plotline.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, and the first time I played Waterdeep, my DM actually took a little bit of that because I was also a bird. And that one, and she just thought it would be really funny if I smacked into a pane of glass. And I did. It was very funny.
Nice.
Well, with all the saving throws coming up, good news. I have exactly one spell left, and it's Bless, so I can help out just a little bit.
You know what I totally forgot for this entire session?
Uh,
I had Bless from the Holy Hands
Oh
this
yeah.
entire time.
yeah, you did.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with me?
after reading Alchemical Savant, I should have been doing more damage with the fire, but it's fine. Hey, listen, and I should have been doing more damage since I leveled up last time, probably on everything I've done because it's fire, acid, and poison. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It can't hurt you if you don't think
Yep.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, brings us to the end, and I guess we've decided that we will be back on Friday, which is exciting. So Drew, did anything about tonight's session particularly stand out to you? Was maybe a highlight or a particular low light? And anything else you got going on? Maybe like even into next week, albeit that we'll be back on Friday.
I quite enjoyed the fumbling around with the trying to unlock the door. That was great. And the fog cloud.
Double fog
God.
cloud, so good.
The double
God.
fog cloud. Yeah. Awesome. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much looking forward to this chase.
Mm-hmm.
I also did have a very good time tonight because I enjoy combat.
That's good.
And as far it's cool too because we got combat, but we get a little bit of RP like as the combat was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a little bit of both. It's always fun. As for me, you can find me at Drew the Damager on Twitch. And I will be playing Outer Wilds for the foreseeable future. So probably maybe tomorrow night, definitely Sunday night, definitely next Tuesday.
Cool. I am looking forward to that. All right, thank you very much, Drew. Tilted.
Hi.
Anything in particular that stuck out to you about tonight's session? Hope you enjoyed it.
Well, I had a great time, even though I cannot, for the life of me, ever not fumble something.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, we started off good. I was able to even do a flip after I got through the debris stealthily. It was all good. Got fog cloud in a couple of times, do some real cool guy stuff there. Then I try to do anything else. Nah, that's not happening, Chief.
Yeah.
But I will say I did do perfectly fine on the attack rolls for the most part, and like knocked out and or killed like 5 people. So I think I did perfectly fine in combat. So I can't complain too much. But yeah, I mean, it was a good time. It's always hilarious to have new little lines that happen over time. Like that's my purse. I don't know you.
Coming up and saying it very menacingly gave it a new spin I didn't expect.
It would have been so good if I actually got it to work. Instead, it was just really sad.
The double miss into another miss was a perfect follow up.
But yeah, I mean, I had a good time as always. These guys are amazing. RP with and hang with. And yeah, in terms of streaming stuff, you can find me over at twitch.tv/tilted gaming with a 1 instead of the I on the first I. And I am currently streaming Bioshock 1. We finished Dredge last time, and I know that you guys were asking about it. You, Drew, and Shadow were asking what I would think about it. Gameplay was solid. Atmosphere was solid. That ending, though, was pretty bad. In my opinion. It felt like that was it. Like, there should have been a little bit more set up to it, I guess. That's all I'm asking for, but But it was good.
Okay. I'm actually not familiar with the ending of Dread.
I don't know how it ends either. I've
Wrench
only
is
watched
a-
people play it.
It's a Cthulhu game, right?
It's basically it's titled as like the Cthulhu horror boat fishing game, but it's
Yeah.
really nothing that crazy.
It's more so along the lines that I don't think I've experienced a satisfying Cthulhu ending ever in any video game of any variety of it I've ever played. It's
Yeah.
all just like a bigger entity comes or you go insane and you're just like, cool.
Yeah, it's just I won't try and spoil too much stuff because again, it's like with all that kind of stuff, like you said, there's almost like a dread. Everyone's either going insane or there's going to be an inevitability of death. There's not happy endings with this, and I understood that, but I was expecting a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tilted. Hoodie, thoughts on
me.
tonight's session?
No one said horse voices yet, so I'm going to say horse
Right.
voices.
I'm gonna say that.
Horse voices, just getting to be in. Once again, when Basil gets lower on spells, he gets more flippant, and I like getting to the point of being flippant at people. It's always fun to be that because I'm not like that in real life. So this is the single lever I have for that. To be exasperated and flippant at like people, bugbears that come to attack you. Why? Why are you here? Please, you simply must go.
Well,
But-
yeah. They just thought that everyone was enemies. They wanted to
Which-
rescue the dwarf.
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, we're standing outside of the house where the dwarf is. We are dressed and we're acting suspicious. Yeah, no, we're bad guys for sure. But Basil at the end of a rope doesn't care, and it's fun for me to explore that. But horse voices really got me. The I don't know you in a serious voice really got me, and then what was it? The whole pie incident. Fog Cloud into Peach becoming an inspector, into Callista feigning being an upright
Customer.
shopper was
And then
just so good.
no tact at all to it. Just, oh yeah, there's probably people in your pies.
Yeah. The immediate right turn off that ramp, because you yelled at me last session for saying this to people. The immediate right turn into there's people in the pies, by the way, was so jarring, and I was like, wow, beautiful.
Peach was caught off guard.
It was great.
I mean, this is the person who, like, the first time he ever demonstrated some kind of social subterfuge, he just told the person the truth. You're
Yeah.
in danger. You should leave.
And it worked.
It was beautiful. Once again, much like every single time that we have a combat, everything feels like it's going so well until the moment it's not, and then things are so wildly beyond our control, and we're just like, we're just gonna finish this now. We just
Yeah.
have to get through. That's it for me, though. I might stream at some point, assuming I can talk and can be awake and am not mad about the world. One of these days, I'll bring a good mood. And I'll sit down. It's 8 p.m. I'm feeling happy, and I'm like, I can stream now. But I don't know when
good
that's
luck.
gonna be. Yeah, right. Who knows at this point? But yeah, we'll be back on Friday at least.
Yeah.
All right. And Gubby.
Horse voices?
Yeah.
The way I just said that with my entire soul, because I was like, wow, what's happening tonight? Horse voices.
Nay, nay, nay,
Nay.
nay, nay.
Man. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get to redeem ourselves after fucking Maladar died in a horrible way. Maladar's back. We're gonna be able to redeem ourselves. No, the other horse. God, I'm so stupid sometimes, but it's great. I love it when I'm stupid. Ah,
It was great.
yeah, but also just the continual yakety sack circus that is us trying to do things competently.
Yeah.
God.
To do anything.
Fog Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got the fix immediate buttons available.
Yeah.
But there's only so many things that I can do for you.
Well, the thing is, we border right on like the edge of competency most of the time, and then we just
Yeah.
dip back out of it.
Yeah. Then something happens and we're not competent anymore. It's just horrible.
There's people in your pies.
Yeah. I'm gonna goo you. Horse voices. Like, oh, and also shout out to Human. I speak human.
I speak human.
Speak human.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
As a bird person, I speak human. I got
I
you
speak
covered.
human. I speak human extremely good. Yeah, just
Gooder,
all.
one might say.
Yeah. Just like all the hilarious slips of the tongue and homophone induced calamity. All of that tonight.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess we'll be back on Friday. That's really
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't be streaming anything for like my games on my channel on Friday. You can find me here on Friday doing more D&D. So tune back in on Friday. Yeah, so thanks to Arvin Elron again for hosting our campaign on his channel. Make sure to check out all of the commands in the chat for his stuff. And it's getting late, so I'm just gonna keep on wrapping things up here. We will do a raid because I believe a good friend of the stream is on streaming, so we will go raid him. But with that, so do let's see here, raid, sub raid, but then also add in
We come from the shadows.
yes that. You combine those for a raid message, that would be appreciated if you come along and do that raid. But no pressure. If you need to go, I understand it. It is late. And because it is late, that is it for us. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. We will be back on Friday.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.